The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, Leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent and accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Dockey, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause.
You get what you get.
Yeah, well, you get what you get. And what we're getting with this football team right now is some really solid play. A team that comes into this one with a 4-1 mark, 1-0 in the league. That's the important number off of a stunning upset of Hope. Quick impression, Steve, from last week and what the Dogs were able to do.
Well, the thing, Coach Deere, I talked to him 2 days ago about that game and about this game coming up here, and he said the fact that we were able to win on the road at Hope, a tough place to play, and able to run the football effectively when we had to, and of course our new quarterback did such a great job controlling the offense, and then the defense making stops. But the way that they closed the game out was so impressive.
Yeah, it really was. Just the one score in the second half last week, but that's all the defense needed, just giving up a long touchdown drive and a field goal right at the end of the first half. This Bulldog defense really senior-driven. We got guys on the line like DeAndre Ford, Justin Wiseman, the linebacking core of Sam Madrid, the Adrian native, Kyle Minder in the middle, and the back end, BK, Kwiatkowski. They have just been spectacular through the middle of that Adrian defense.
Yeah, that's right. And, of course, they have, 8 or 9 captains on this team?
Just about, yeah.
I know. And a lot of them, of course, most of them are very experienced, fifth-year players. And I think the strength of both teams, Ian, from what you read in the scouting reports and that sort of thing, would have to be on defense. That's where the experience is for the Bulldogs, and that is where the experience is also on Trine. So we'll see which defense breaks here today. But there's only one thing better, Coach Deere said, than being 1-0 in the MIAA, and that's 2-0.
Some wise words from the coach.
Yes.
Yeah, and when you look at what Trine did last week, they were, just like Hope, they were stunned at home.
Yes.
They brought the Scots into town on Trine's homecoming, and Trine looked a little sloppy in a 40-21 loss. My impression of that game is, did Trine struggle, or is Alma just that good? I think the whole league up and down is pretty solid this season. That's
one point that Coach Deere made to me, and he said, I think it's as balanced as he's ever seen it. And that's really something. Of course, when you have the Bulldogs coming out of nowhere to beat the favorite on week 1 of the MIAA, that kind of sets a tone for the rest of the season, we hope.
Yes, it does. And to get back to the Adrian defense, a team that has 2 physical cornerbacks, Tyrell Diener, Jimry Cannon. They were 23 and 2 respectively. They're able to shut down the opposing team's playmakers. That allows Brandon Kwiatkowski, the safety, and Donovan McCary to really flow freely and make plays in the run game. I'm sure you've had plenty of opportunity to talk to Deere about the play of his corners through the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's right, and he's excited about the athleticism, he says. They are able to break on the ball, and because of their hands and their speed and just their athleticism, they're able to make some plays out there that otherwise might not be made.
Bulldog defense giving up just 10 points in their first MIAA contest last week at Hope. Bulldogs' stingy defense played well here at home. They did give up 13 points the last time we were here. That was the Finlandia homecoming game.
Garbage time.
A 73-13 win over the Lions. But the game prior, they shut out Hanover College here on this field. So when you look at times where the game was competitive, maybe in doubt, this defense has just flat out come to play. I've just been so impressed by what they've been able to do.
And I mean, you've seen more games than I have. I've seen 2. Is it the pressure that the rush puts on the quarterback that allows that to happen? And if they can rush with 4 people, that opens things up.
Yeah, Steve, it's time for brutal honesty.
Okay.
And the last number of years, Adrian has struggled on the defensive line.
Yes.
I don't know if it's just the guys on the other side are better or bigger, but the size that Adrian presents has really troubled some teams. And one player that, jumps off your TV screen or jumps out of your speakers in your car, it's Shea LaRue. He's a junior transfer in. Have you had a chance to stand next to him on the field? He's a big dude, and he can move too.
He was actually. It's interesting that you bring him up because he said number 99. Watch him out there. He's a dude that can really rush the passing game, and he can also stop the run. I mean, I think he says his motor is running all the time. Yeah,
it is. And when you look at some of the stats, LaRue on the season, 15 tackles, 7 for loss, and 4 sacks.
Very
in
impressive.
The campaigns. And these are numbers where, he didn't play a lot against Finlandia. He didn't play a lot against Bluffton.
Where it would have been even more bloated.
Would have been a little more bloated,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Leading the team in tackles, Kyle Minder with 20 tackles, 4 for loss, a sack, and a fumble recovered and forced on this season. He's just been a consistent player, number 42 at linebacker for Adrian College.
That's right. Coach Deere said pretty much this year the defense is one of the strengths on the team, and it's because of the play of the line. No doubt about that. And they've allowed the interception rate to go way up, too.
Yes, 8 interceptions for this team this season. We're going to pause 60 seconds. Bulldog football on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Welcome back to Docking Family Stadium, Kapnick Insurance Field, the home of Adrian College Bulldog football. Ian Wentz, Steve Parkway with you tonight. 5 o'clock kickoff between the Bulldogs and the Trine University Thunder, the Border Brawl. It's about a 90-minute drive between the two schools. Trine situated in northeast Indiana in Angola. Adrian College, of course, right here in the heart of Lenawee County. We talked a lot about the defense, Steve. Do you want to talk about some offense?
Sure, absolutely, and I think it starts with our quarterback, doesn't it?
It certainly does, yes.
Yeah, he's been something else since he earned the start, I think, and that was in week 2, I think, is actually when he got his first start, and he's proven to be more than capable on that. He's Aaron Jenkins, of course, 6'1", 200 pounds, and he can hurt you with his feet and his arm. Watching him warm up out there, he's so crisp on those passes, and I think the receivers enjoy that. They like he's going to put it right on their numbers.
Yeah, and he did against Hope last week. He averages about 100 yards passing per game, does Jenkins. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, nothing flashy. 23 of 39, that's good for 58.9% completion. Again, the 2 scores and 2 picks along of 50 yards. He really opened up the game last week. He made some key throws to get his team down the field in scoring positions. But he's a quarterback that wants to run the football. And if you're new to Adrian College football this season, this is not the offense we saw the last 4 years under Jack Werzer.
Right. That's very true. And I'm gonna go way back. How about a way back?
We'll go way back, sure.
Flashback here. I do remember this. This is before your time, I think, Ian, but he brought up the name of Troy Niblack. He was a very nimble quarterback, and he started for 4 years here, and he was electric. We had a very good halfback in addition to him, and it was just quickness all over the field. And to have him bring that name up is pretty impressive, because he's gone down as one of the better dual threat quarterbacks AC has ever had.
Aaron Jenkins transferring over from Alfred State in western central New York. Grad senior, decided to play another season. He was actually looked at by this coaching staff, I heard, when he was coming out of high school. Coaches here kind of said, well, we're looking at you maybe playing some defense, maybe some defensive back or maybe some wide out.
Really?
He said, I want to play quarterback. Went over there. Jack Werzer, we know the story about him.
Right. So
Jenkins comes back, and he's filled those shoes greatly. Real quick, I want to talk Bulldog running game. It is Jenkins, but it's also Stephen Moses, a guy with familiarity in the Bulldog backfield.
Yeah, that's right. And they brought him back when Malik Ray went down to injury. And isn't it amazing that you've got somebody that you can plug and play like that? I mean, Malik also goes on both sides of the ball. But Moses is the hammer, is what Jim Deere calls him. He calls him the hammer. I kind of like that.
I do like that.
Yeah.
So when we look at what the Trine Thunder want to do in doing some scouting beforehand, I think it's very obvious they want to run the football.
Yes.
But they could not last week because they fell behind to Alma and they had to throw the ball. Would it be crazy to say Trine wants to establish the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, I think so. And that's one of the strengths of this team, too. Jim Deere said that the offensive line has been solid, and if we don't miss any assignments, this group has a chance to be pretty good. And he talked about a couple of youngsters on the line there, too. I don't know if you're familiar with them, Ian, but he said that he's getting good production from some newcomers on that line. And, of course, in this part of the season, they're starting to play together better and gel, so they can only be a bigger plus for us, hopefully.
That it can. Trine already out on the field. Bulldogs making their way out as well. The captains for today's contest, Justin Wiseman, Kenny Kuyawa, Tyler Poyer, and Brandon Kwiatkowski. Those are the 4 Bulldogs that will go out and participate in the opening coin toss. When the Thunder have the football, it's a heavy dose of Alex Price. Their senior quarterback. Adrian fans know him. He's a very physical quarterback. He wants to run. He'll throw if he has to, sort of like what Aaron Jenkins brings to the Adrian College offense. But
Definitely.
Price can be a handful in that Trine backfield if you're not careful.
He's the kind of guy where you say, is he still playing? I mean, he's been there since a
Yes.
freshman. Maybe he's a grad student now, too. I don't know, but he's been around a long time, and he certainly can do some damage. He is a senior, finally, and we'll get to see him again today, Alex Price, for the Trine University Thunder.
So, Steve, when you were talking with Coach Deere, did he give any keys to the game, things he was looking to do for Adrian to come out with the win?
He just said that, we're going to take what they give us. You would expect Jim Deere to say that. He says that a lot. And so I think they're going to try to establish the run first and then a throw when they have to. But I just got that sneaking suspicion, just, you know how you get a feeling when you talk to him, that when they get a chance, they're going to try to throw deep on this team. They do respect a corner. One of the guys for Trine is very good, and they also number 22 of the safety, and number 44 the inside linebacker. He's coming off an injury, but they said that both of those are really playmakers on the defensive side for Trine.
With that, we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. Bulldog football coming up on the Adrian College Sports Network. We're back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz and Steve Barkway with you today. MIAA game number 2 between the Bulldogs and the Trine University Thunder.
Beautiful afternoon, evening. I don't know what you want to call it. You're at 5 o'clock.
I call it afternoon.
Okay, let's call it afternoon.
It does.
And the sun will be a little bit of a factor to us, looking into it a little bit later on, probably late in the second half. But the wind, well, let's talk about that,
Yeah, the
too.
wind's a factor.
Stiff wind, yes. And it's a crosswind, too, blowing across the field from the west to the east. But we will kick off first here, Ian.
Xander Owlett will do the kicking for the Bulldogs. He will kick from right to left into the sun, and before we get going, the ball rolls off the tee, just to show you that kind of wind we have here today, consistently about 10 miles an hour, could gust as high as 20 throughout this game. Owlett kicking off. He's kicked off 9 times, 1 touchback, an average of about 58 yards a kick, and we are underway from Docking Family Stadium. High kick fielded there at the 15 to the 20, 25, and a hit at the 30. The Thunder player falls through it near the 35. Tackle there. Nico Johnson in on the hit for Adrian College, the Britton Deerfield grad.
And number 14, I'm not sure, they've got 2 14s on here. Cal Lockhart, I think it is, made the hit, and that was an initial hit. No, Kareem Owens. Kareem Owens actually made a hard hit but didn't wrap him up right there.
Thunder come out, 1st and 10. Alex Price is standing in the gun. Tight-ended motion to the right. Bulldogs show 4 down linemen. It's going to be handoff up the middle, met in the backfield.
Yes.
Quick play, Wades Ashman, the linebacker, comes up and makes a tackle on the running back. It was 41, Dominic Crowder.
Showed some quickness that time, Ian, to get in there. Got underneath the block and made a big play. Actually, a loss of 1 on the play.
Wades Ashman, undersized but physical and a solid linebacker. Price again from the shotgun. 2 receivers left, one right, tight end tight. Price, the quarterback, run to the right. Going off right tackle to the Bulldog sideline, steps out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line. We'll see where they spot it, but it will be short of a third down.
Third and long right now. That's good. Anytime you can chase Price out of bounds, that's what you want.
Looks like a long 6 for the Thunder on their opening possession. Price in the gun. He has Crowder to his right, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Tight end on the line to the left. Bulldogs stand them up except for 1. They show 3 up on the front. They run a twist. Price flushed out to his right. Rolling to the sideline. He's the 45, not even close. Escorted out of play. Tyrell Diener right there. And it looks like Tyndall, number 30, that's the cornerback, Bernard Ray Tyndall. Some good coverage on the back end, but Adrian got some pressure just rushing 3.
That's what I was just going to say. They were able to do that, and the secondary was just all over everybody. There was no place for Price to throw the football.
Kenny Kuyawa is back to receive this Thunder punt. 13:44 here in the first. Adrian defense gets a 3 and out. They're going to get the ball back here on a 4th and 6. Snap is back. Bulldogs looking to set up a return. It's a high fluttering punt. Bulldogs call for it dead. It's going to take a Adrian bounce at the 34 and stop right there. So here we go, this Aaron Jenkins-led offense. A very electric player, loves to run the ball, but he showed he can throw last week. He was outstanding in their win against Hope. Looking to show some of that off here at home.
All right, let's keep that momentum going, and let's give a shout-out to the defense, 3 and out on the first series.
Bulldogs on offense will have Nathan Bennett, Jonathan Cecila, Isaiah Simon, Landon Banks, and Braden Van Orden on the offensive line. Simon a sub for Matt Pillow as he was hurt in the second half against Hope. Jenkins from the shotgun has Jimmy Clark on his left. It's going to be a run fake to Clark. Jenkins right up the middle, gets met by a couple Thunder players, falls forward for maybe a yard right at the 35. 2nd and long upcoming.
Did a hard fake that time to Clark, as you said, but Trine is going to be keying on our quarterback. There's no doubt about that, and that time they made a good play, short gain.
Call it 2nd and 9. Clock moving. 13 minutes in the first. We're scoreless. 3 receivers line up tight on the left. Kenny Kuyawa in motion to the right. Snap to Jenkins, over to Clark. Lowers his shoulder. Hits a couple Thunder players up near the 40, but stopped just shy to the 39-yard line. Thunder stood him up, drove him back at the bottom of the pile as 92, Kendall Himes. He's made a couple tackles here early.
And let's credit number 68 for the Bulldogs down there. Made a good block to get what little gain that we did have on that, and that would be, let's see, number 68, that is Jack Cecilia.
3rd down and 5 for the Bulldog offense. Their first possession of this game from their own 39, middle of the field. 2 out to the right, 1 left. Jenkins takes, throws to the flat for Clark, looking for blocking. Jimmy to the 40, 45, first down, Adrian College.
Nice.
Little flare out there for Clark, some blocking on the edge. Tyler Poyer getting a good block. They pulled Cecilia out there again to throw a block, and an Adrian first down.
Yeah, that's what you love is you can get those downfield blocks from your receivers, and that will spring a big play, and that time a good first down for the Bulldogs.
Marking at the right hash, 1st and 10, Adrian. The first down of this football game. Jenkins looks to the sideline to get the read. Stephen Moses in at running back with him in the gun. Jenkins takes, gives to Stephen. Room off the right side to the 50. Runs over a man at the 45. Moses to the Trine sideline, down to the 40. 15 yards for Stephen Moses. Good blocking on that right side.
Well, that's why they call him the Hammer, I think. He was more physical than Trine that time and said, pick up that first down, big boy, and he did.
When you're a converted linebacker, you know how to hit like a linebacker.
Yes.
And Stephen's done that the last number of years here for the Bulldogs. It's a 1st and 10 at the Trine 40. We're scoreless in the first quarter. We've played now 4 minutes. Jenkins in the gun. They send Kuyawa in motion. It's a handoff, counter run for Moses. Left side, some room for Steven to the 35. Wrapped up there by Trine's number 0. Give him credit for half a tackle, Mark Guerrero. Good gain, about 6 yards for Moses.
Well, so far the offensive line is coming out firing and controlling the line of scrimmage. And, boy, that's what you want to see right off the gun here.
At the Trine 34. Bulldogs going into the wind. Burr going into the sun here in the booth. Jenkins from the shotgun. Stevens stays in at running back. It's a pitch to Moses. Right side, cuts it back up inside. Not much there. Backside linebacker, 44. That's Omari Bates. Player you mentioned in pregame, Steve. A very good linebacker. Sort of working his way back from an injury.
Yeah, that's right. And hopefully he can have a good game and stay healthy. That's another thing. You want to pick up the win here today, but let's stay healthy. That's important outcome here today, too.
I think they're going to call it a third and either long 4 or short 5.
Looks like
I believe it is a 3rd and 5, right at the Thunder 34. Trips tight to the right side. Jenkins looks to the sideline. One receiver alone to the left. They motion Kenny across the formation. It's going to be a quarterback power. Aaron Jenkins. Jenkins with a Bulldog first down inside the Thunder 30. And the Thunder say the ball popped out. I think it did. And we wait the official word. It is a Thunder football. Jenkins coughed it up. His first one of the season. The Bulldogs turn it over inside the Thunder 30.
Well, that's unfortunate because he had picked up a first down. And sometimes when you fight for that extra yardage, we're looking at the replay right now. And, yeah, they did what you're supposed to do, and that's strip the ball away if you can. And they had like 3 or 4 guys in white uniforms all over him that time.
I think it was Keshawn Amison, the safety, with the big Thunder play. Trine's second possession. Price in the shotgun. Zane Kirby, his tailback, stands to his left. Surveying the Bulldog defense. It's going to be a run for Kirby. Met in the backfield and taken down for a loss.
Nice.
A host of Bulldogs in there. It looked like Andrew Newmer led the charge.
Yeah, number 48, that's right. Newmer, a senior, coming in there and putting a hit, and pretty excited about that too because it's a TFL, tackle for loss.
Randall Broom providing some backfield presence as well. 93, the defensive tackle. It's a 2nd and long for Trine. 12 yards to go, under 9 to go in the first. We're scoreless. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Price in the shotgun with Kirby to his right. Send a receiver across in motion. It's a little pitch pass. Trying to get to the edge. He meets a couple Bulldogs at the 30-yard line. Pass caught out there. Give it to number 10 for the Trine Thunder. That reception good for Karen Pearson, senior wideout.
And Brandon Kwiatkowski. Hopefully we'll call his name a bunch here today as we normally do, coming up and making a big hit.
Quickly a 3rd down for the Thunder offense. They're looking at a 3rd and 7 from their own 30 off the Adrian turnover. Price with Kirby in the backfield, in the gun. 2 receivers right tight to each other, 2 out wide left. Bulldogs show 3 across the front. They're all standing up. Bulldogs rush. Price looking to throw. Has to step up.
Pressure.
And a Bulldog sack. Ball pops out late. That's Wades Ashman with the pressure. That 3-man rush, and Ashman rushed late, and he got to Price for the sack. Trine will punt.
Things look, for the second time. That's 3 and out, 2 in a row here for the Bulldog defense against Trine, and they look kind of frustrated over there. Their daubers are down a little bit right now, Ian, as the Bulldog defense starting to establish itself big time.
You know what I think is happening? I think Wades Ashman, the linebacker, is the spy. He's going to follow Alex Price all over this field. He has a couple of big plays already.
So far, that is working to perfection.
Second Thunder punt. 2 Bulldogs back.
Wow.
It's a beautiful spiraling punt. Driving the Bulldog return is back to the 25. Ball rolling inside the Bulldog 20.
Ooh.
Checked up there. Beautiful punt for the Trine punter out there. 94, Drew Dabler.
From their 24-yard line down inside our 20.
Excuse me, that's Braden Moore, the other 94 for the Thunder.
That's what Trine needed right there, was a big punt to get something going for them. There's a pretty good crowd for Trine on the other side of the field. we should say that this is a break, right, for students on campus here. So
it is.
We don't have quite as big of a crowd as we normally do, but we're glad you're joining us here on the radio.
So 7:10 to play in the first. It's a scoreless tie. Adrian possession, 1st and 10 at the 18. Jenkins back out of quarterback, 2 receivers left, 1 right. It's a fake run to Steven Moses. Out in the flat to Kenny Kuyama looking for a block and gets escorted out of play after a short pickup. Mark Guerrero throws Kuyama. Lafana 13 punts, averages 37.5 per attempt. Here's a good boot by Lafana. Fair catch called for. It's going to hit at the Trine 40, roll around the 35, and checked up at the 36-yard line. So defense is, Steve, showing up. We have a turnover and a few 3-and-outs to start this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And kind of a slugfest to begin with, and just kind of feeling each other out. And so far, neither offense has really kind of broken anything open just yet.
Thunder back on offense as they play some field position games here. They go from their 36, 1st and 10 for Price and the offense. Zane Kirby in the backfield. 2 trips out left, 1 alone on the right. Takes the snap, Price to throw. Throws middle, caught up over the 40. Hit by Minder and Donovan McCary. The reception by Brandon Klein gives him about 7 for a 2nd and 3.
That probably is the biggest play for Trine so far. Just a play over the middle and good pitch and catch.
Trine does not huddle. They go right to the line. They put an H-back in. Price from the gun. Bulldogs show pressure off the edge. They bring it. They try to run into it. Zane Kirby up the middle. No running room there.
Pushed him back.
Yeah, Bulldogs throw him down. Kyle Minder filling that defensive hole. And also big number 90, Domenico Tejada, defensive tackle in on that one. And Steve, another 3rd down, as that's been a common theme today.
Yeah, it certainly has. And you gotta like it. I think they've only got maybe 1 first down on the game so far. So Bulldog defense coming to play here today and going to try to get them off the field again right now.
The Thunder need their own 46. It is 3rd down and 3. From their 43, Price and Kirby stand in the shotgun. 2 tight ends line up on the right, tight to the line. 2 receivers out to the left. It's going to be a run for Price. Bulldogs stretch it out, and they take him down. Coming up on run coverage, Tyrell Diener, the cornerback, also Andrew Newmer at the bottom of that Bulldog pile. No such luck for Alex Price. And a decision for the Thunder offense.
Yeah, it's putting some pressure on the coordinators. There's no doubt about that because they're just frustrated. They can't move the ball very well. But quickness by the Bulldog defense that time. A lot of black jerseys on the ball.
Coach Troy Abbs electing to go for this here. It's a 4th down. The Thunder need 2. 3.5 to go in our first quarter. It's a scoreless tie. Price from the gun. Give to Kirby. Cuts back, and he's going to get the first down to the 50. To the Bulldog 45, and taken out of bounds there. Big conversion for the Thunder. There was some room off that Bulldog left side of the defense.
Yeah, number 73, the big tackle out there for the Trine Thunder. Absolutely made a huge block to make that happen.
Makes it a Trine Thunder first down at the Bulldog 46. First play for the Thunder in the Adrian side.
Yes.
Price from the shotgun. 3 minutes to go in our first. It's going to be a run fake. Price going deep, looking for his man. He's got a step, and he's caught it at the 10. 5, touchdown, Thunder. Price lays it out. Brandon Klein caught it. Beat the corner. Touchdown, Thunder.
Yep, just like that. We said he could beat you with his legs and his arm, and that time the fifth-year senior just laid it up there perfectly and dropped it right in the bucket, you might say. So Trine scores first. 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. 6-0 as we go for the point after.
Picked on Mitchell Malik, who was in coverage. The Trine extra point. Snap is high, brought down. The kick is up away, and that kick is good. So it's the Thunder 7, the Bulldogs nothing. Can Adrian answer? We'll find out next. 30-second break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz and Steve Barkway with you, and it's a Thunder touchdown to put them up here at Docking Stadium 7-0. 2:50 to go, and a big fourth down conversion, and then the long pass play to Brandon Klein gives the Thunder their 7-point lead. First time, as you brought up in the break, since week 1 that Adrian has trailed in a football game.
That's right.
Here's the kickoff. It could be returnable. And it's going to be scooped up there at the 15. Shenard Foster tries to make a couple misses at the 25, and he gets dragged down from behind near the 27. The speedster, 34, Shenard Foster. Coach Deere and Coach Bailey want to get him involved offensively. They just see a different kind of ability with him, with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that time he was trying to break a tackle at the very end. Had he done so, he did have some green out there to work with.
1st and 10 for this Bulldog offense, trailing 7-0 here at home. 2:43 to go in our first quarter. Jenkins in the shotgun. Looks like Jimmy Clark is the tailback, stands to his right. Aaron claps his hands, run fake. Jenkins to throw, middle, caught, a diving catch by Tyler Poyer.
Nice.
Up to the Bulldog 43, 1st and 10. Jenkins hung in there. There was some Trine pressure. Good throw by Jenkins.
Yeah, that's right. He waited till the last second to pull the trigger on that, and good throw and even better catch.
The senior tight end diving for his quarterback. 1st and 10, Adrian at their own 43. Operating with 2:20 and counting in the first. One receiver alone to the left, 2 out right. Poyer stays in at tight end. Jenkins to throw. Middle. Caught and dropped.
Yikes.
About 4 yards down the field. He was looking for Keontae Townsend. He couldn't corral it. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he just didn't look that one in and got up going, on me, guys. It's on me. But hopefully we can make a play with him a little bit later on.
He lines up out wide left. Kenny Kuyawa lined up in the slot. Bulldogs have one receiver up top. Jenkins from the gun on 2nd and 10. Claps his hands, fakes the run. Jenkins rolling, throwing, middle, picked off, and dropped at the 50.
Wow, thank you.
Oh, my goodness. That was a pick all day for Tucker Hazelman. He dropped it, and now it's a 3rd and 10.
You don't normally see our quarterback force it in there, and that time he really, I don't know what he was seeing there. He wasn't really open.
He did the old roll to the right and throw back.
Right.
Those usually do not work out unless your last name is Rogers, Mahomes, Allen, just to name a couple.
Yeah, some of those elite players.
Yes. Playing at the next level.
Yes.
Bulldogs staring at a 3rd and 10 at their own 43. 4 receivers, 2 to a side, running back in the backfield with Jenkins. Jenkins will take the Thunder rush 4. Aaron steps up, looking. Now he's going to take off. 45, makes a move near the 50 and pushed out of bounds after about a 6-yard pickup to the 48. They'll mark it back to the 47, and that's not enough. And we'll see an Adrian College punt here.
A lot of quickness out there by the senior cornerback for Trine to come up and read that one and make the stop before our quarterback could get any more yardage out of that.
Sammy LaFada checks in the game. He is our punter. 4th and 6 from the Adrian 47. LaFada takes, foot to leather, sends it skying up there. The Thunder call for a fair catch and make it inside the 20. Solid punt by Sammy LaFada, and the Adrian defense with a quick opportunity to answer after giving up a Trine touchdown the last time.
Yeah, that's right. Wanted to see some momentum regained by the Bulldog offense, but not able to do it. Jenkins able to run the ball on his last time. It was a good read because there was some open field, but credit the defense for the Trine Thunder for coming up and closing the gap there.
Alex Price, 3 for 3 on the day, 56 yards and a touchdown. He stands in the shotgun with his running back. It's a counter play. Shifting back to the left side, bouncing off a couple tackles. There's not much gain there for Dominic Crowder. He's getting a lot of action in that Trine backfield. As watching the game last week, the Trine staff has been slowly working back their star running back, Zane Kirby. He's been nursing an injury, so it's been a lot of Dominic Crowder for the Thunder. Under a minute to play in our first. It's 7-0 Trine. 2nd and 8 from the 20. Price with his running back to the left. Takes the snap, straight drop back, throws to the flat, caught with some space, and it's a Thunder first down up over the 30, near the 33-yard line. Just a lot of space out there for the Trine receiver. That's number 10, I believe, Steve, out there with the catch.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Jimmy Cannon with the tackle.
We were playing off the receiver, and of course the fifth-year quarterback will look at that and say, okay, we can move the sticks here if I can hit him in stride, and that's just what happened.
Kyron Peterson, the receiver, with the catch. Thunder do not have to run a play if they don't want to. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 32. 5 seconds in this quarter. They will take it.
Yep.
To give to Crowder up the middle. Some room for the Thunder running back. First down Trine up near their own 45. Mark him at the 46. And Steve, I'll be honest, the first quarter won by the Thunder, but it's just one score. Adrian on their heels. Thunder driving. We'll head to the second quarter. It's Trine 7, Adrian nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Adrian College Sports Network. Welcome back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wendt, Steve Barkway with you, Josiah Durrell, Laura Witkowski doing some engineering for us tonight here on ACSN. We appreciate you tuning in. Megan Abbey is here. I don't know what she's doing. Through one quarter of play, it's Trine 7, Adrian nothing. Steve, quick impressions of a quick first quarter.
Megan's going to unplug you. That's what's going to happen. I think so. Yeah, actually, they were playing field position for the most of the first quarter until Price hit that long bomb to put them on top 7-0. Other than that, Trine, like you said, has won that first quarter, so the Bulldogs are going to have to find a way to make a couple stops here and get the momentum back. 1st and 10 at their own 45.
The Thunder operate. Alex Price in the shotgun. He stands at his 40, right foot in front of left. He sends a receiver in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep. They're going to look to throw this ball. Instead, a sack for Kyle Minder.
Nice.
Big-time Bulldog pressure and a sack. Loss of 7 yards as they flipped it to the wide receiver, number 4 for the Thunder, Nicholas Cristiano. He's a receiver, and he plays quarterback. Bulldogs sniffed that one out, 2nd and very long.
Yeah, as soon as he got the ball, he kind of pulled up like he was going to look downfield, and Bulldog defense would have none of it.
All right, Thunder looking at a 2nd and long. They do call it 17. Opening minute of our second quarter. Bulldog defense looking to stand up here. They show 3 across the front. It's going to be a run to Crowder. Crowder with room up to the 45, submarined under by Wades Ashman. He has a handful of tackles today. Brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Thunder offense at their own 45.
Dominic Crowder, number 41 for Trine, just a sophomore, but boy, when he lowers his pads, he can be a force out there.
The leading rusher so far for the Thunder. Looking at a 3rd and 10 from the Trine 45. Adrian College showing 3 across the front. They'll drop 8. We'll see if they blitz here later on, though. Price in the shotgun.
Showing blitz, maybe.
Pre-snap read. Minder creeping up to the line. They will bring Kyle Minder.
Yep.
Price steps up, throws middle, tipped, and it's incomplete. Hit the receiver, and then it hit off Sam Madrid as the Thunder were looking for their man out there, number 10, Kyron Pearson. He had a shot, and then so did Sam Madrid.
And I don't think Sam knew that the ball was right there in midair. It was kind of behind him at the point, so
hit his helmet.
Yeah, it did, and fortunate for Trine that wasn't picked off. And of course, the Bulldogs are going to have another 3 and out here, and they're sending our receiver really deep on this one, as the punter's shown good leg strength.
Braden Moore gets a low snap, walks over to his right, boots it down the right sideline. So we'll hit at the Adrian College 20 and roll further into the red zone.
Have we had a punt return yet?
Not that I know of.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. So a good job by the Thunder special teams.
Yes.
Adrian, though, gets the football back, down a score. And I can tell you, Steve, this is the first time Adrian has trailed at home this season.
That's
so
right.
A little bit of adversity for the offense. They've moved the ball at times, but with one fumble really stymieing an earlier drive, some questions that should be answered hopefully on this drive for the Adrian College offense.
That's right. We're looking at 13 minutes to go here before half. And as we said, Trine won that first quarter, so the Bulldogs can reestablish themselves here by running the football, establishing that line of scrimmage again, and running some clock before halftime.
Stephen Moses, the leading rusher for Adrian in that first quarter. He's in the backfield with Jenkins. It's a run to Stephen. Left tackle, lowers the shoulder, goes head for a couple. Thunder defensive, I think it's the linebacker who made the tackle, Omari Bates.
Yep.
Gives us a 2nd and 8, ball at the Adrian College 15. I like that call, a heavy dose of Stephen Moses.
Yeah, I like that too. It rhymes even.
It does. Under 13 to play in our first half. Bulldogs looking to get on the scoreboard here. It's going to be a run to Moses right up the middle of the Trine defense. Gets maybe 1 or 2 on 2nd down. Gives us a 3rd down quickly on this drive. Bulldogs sort of with the wind behind them, maybe going a little left to right. We'll see if that can influence passing at all, as we're looking at a possible pass here on a 3rd and 5.
Well, our offensive line has got to create some holes here for the runners, and so far nothing doing.
4 receivers out for Jenkins. He stands in the shotgun with Stephen Moses. It's going to be a quarterback draw for Jenkins. Slips a tackle in the backfield. Jenkins toward the Trine sideline, and he got a first down.
I think so.
Yeah, a little quarterback draw action, and that's something this Adrian offense can do this season, and it's a run with their leading rusher, Aaron Jenkins.
Exactly right, and he knew where the sticks were and just found a way to get there. He didn't make it by much, but doesn't matter.
Nathan Bennett leading the charge on the offensive line. As we roll along here in this second quarter, it's been 33 minutes of real time. We're at 11:30 now before half.
Yeah, I know. It's going quickly.
Jenkins from the shotgun, a tight formation for the Bulldogs. 1 receiver alone on the bottom. Jenkins, he's going to throw, going to unload it. Looking for his man, and he overthrew young Andrew Thomas. Falls incomplete. Would have been a tight window to fit that ball into. Some aggression there on first down.
Andrew Thomas was one of the guys that Coach Jim Deere talked to me about. He said he's got a lot of speed. They want to use him more and more, and that would have been a big play had it developed properly. But our quarterback, Jenkins, just overthrew that one.
Just a freshman out there, number 15 at wideout. 2nd and 10, the Bulldogs go from their 25. Jenkins, hands off, running back over, left tackle, and a huge hit in the Thunder linebacking core. Brings up a 3rd down as Moses colliding with the safety. I think it was Mark Guerrero, number 0, coming up from his safety spot.
That's right, and he's one of them that they said was a good one, and also number 44, the inside linebacker, in there making a play.
3rd down, call it 5 at the Bulldog 30. Jenkins from the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Jenkins straight back to pass. It's a swing pass out to the edge. Thunder read it and take him down.
Yep.
No such luck for Jimmy Clark. And it's looking like a 4th down now for this Adrian offense.
The young safety, a sophomore, Sylvester Orozco, coming up and making a short tackle right there. Had he not made that tackle, it definitely would have been a much bigger play. 4th down and 8. About 10 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the half, with the Thunder leading 7-0.
Ball at the Bulldog 27. If you had over-under Samuel Lafana punts, I think the over is hitting in this first half. Gets the snap. Left-footed kick, and it's partially blocked.
Partially blocked is right.
And it's going to take a great Bulldog bounce and returnable at the Adrian 45.
Wow.
Thunder pick up the football, the 35-30, near the 20-yard line, and a late hit to add on to that one.
Yep.
And it goes from bad to worse, a partially blocked punt. Trine picks it up and runs it back for the Thunder. That was number 2, Jake Gladue, making a difference on special teams.
And the receiver that time that was able to make a nice run actually had it pop right in his hands. I mean, it was a strange play. Partially blocked, as you said. It hit once or twice, and then you kind of wondered if anybody was going to field that one, and he did. Gladue, and made a nice play out of it. But, of course, you tack on the penalty here, and this is a huge play.
And it will be a half the distance penalty.
Yikes. Not good.
No, it gives the Thunder superb field position. With 10:18 to play in the half, the Thunder already leading 7-0. They're going to put the football just inside the 10 of the Adrian College side of the field.
Interesting that Coach Jim Deere mentioned to me. He said, I think Trine is one of the teams that spend as much time on special teams preparation during the week as we do. And right there, their special teams made a big play.
Zane Kirby, the tailback, with Alex Price alone in the shotgun. 3 receivers out wide to the right. It's a run to Kirby. Kirby stretching it out. Minder chasing him to the corner, misses, and Kirby drilled out of bounds by the Bulldogs secondary. It'll be a 2nd and goal. Kirby just barely outrunning Kyle Minder.
Yeah, Minder, of course, laying out for that one and barely missing him. Had he done that, it would have been maybe for no gain on the play, but was able to elude that tackle and pick up some yardage out there. Brings up 2nd down and, of course, 2 to go.
Goal to go situation for the Thunder off the Bulldog. Partially blocked punt and then a massive return and a penalty against the home team. Little pistol formation here. Price in a short shotgun. It's a power look. Zane Kirby, the tailback. Bulldogs crowd that line. It's a handoff to Kirby. Needs the goal line. He's got it for the Thunder touchdown. Just that extra push. Yeah. And the Thunder go up 2 scores.
Kirby showed me something there. He was met hard by our linebacker. I think that might have been Minder right there. Just about at the line of scrimmage, but he fell forward with reckless abandon and found the end zone there. So the Thunder keeps the momentum, looking to go up 14-0.
With 9:25 to go in the half, let's kick to make it 14-0. Snap, hold, kick. They're good. We'll take a 30-second break. Bulldogs down 2 scores here at home to their rival, the Trine Thunder. Can the Bulldog offense wake up? We'll find out next. 30-second break on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz and Steve Barkway, and the Adrian offense is going to go back to work trailing 14-0 here at home.
Well, Jim Deere said that the unit that he really respected the most on this Trine team was the defense, and so far they've kind of stifled the Bulldog offense, and that's hard to do. We'll see if we can get it together here on the reception of this kick and put our offense to work.
Braden Moore boots this thing away right to left. Returnable. This is Shenard Foster. Takes a hit at the middle, spins down, up past the 25 to about the 28. That's where Aaron Jenkins and the Bulldog offense set up shop, 1st and 10. And it looks like, Steve, when Adrian's on offense, Trine is kind of winning that line of scrimmage, especially in the run game. Not too many holes for these backs.
No, that's exactly right, and that's kind of unusual. We've been able to run the ball, especially last week with hope, especially with the game on the line, and the guys have got to just find a way to dig deep here and come up with something positive before halftime.
9 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the half. Jenkins from the shotgun. It's going to be a quarterback run off left tackle. Jenkins breaks into some open field. Jenkins to the 40. 45 eludes a defender up to the 50 and shuffles out of bounds.
Wow.
There you go. Jenkins following Nathan Bennett, the left tackle, for a huge gain on 1st down.
That was a design play for Jenkins, and you can see why. I don't know if he was his eyes must have been wide open because he saw so much open field out there in front of him, and he was able to make a big play, and that's what the Bulldogs needed to get going here.
Back in Trine territory, right at the Thunder 49. This time it's a run. This is Malik Ray for the first time, gets 5 yards plus, running off that left side. So it looks like Nathan Bennett and Cecilia got a little energized on the sideline. They say, hey, look, we're running behind you. Whether you like it or not, you go block for these guys, and it's worked on 2 straight plays.
Show the way, guys.
Yes.
Show the way. And right there on 2 straight plays, it certainly worked. We'll see if we have a counter play or something, or we keep going. I guess keep going unless it's broke, right?
That's right. 2nd down and 2, Bulldogs from the Thunder 41. Jenkins claps his hands. It's going to be a run fake. Jenkins feeling pressure, and he cannot escape. It's a Thunder sack all the way back in the Bulldog side of things. Tackled by Jamon Gibson. That's a loss of about 10 on that play.
And that's one of the better players, Kyle Naif, I guess it is, N-A-I-F. He's one of the guys that Coach Deere pointed out, and he was right in there. 2 other white jerseys were in there as well as they put the big sack on our quarterback, and I was just afraid he was going to cough up the football here, Ian.
Yeah, 2nd and short to 3rd and long. Bulldogs need the Thunder 39, 3rd and 12. Aaron Jenkins takes Thunder rush 4. Jenkins throws, he's got a man, it's caught! Andrew Thomas at the 34. He took a big-time hit, but the freshman hangs on. And an Adrian 1st down, caught that in front of Keyshawn Amison. What a great catch by that young man.
Absolutely. He said that he was going to try to get him more and more involved in the offense, and that's a huge play by that young man, and you knew that he knew he was going to get hit.
Yeah, and if you're the Thunder defense, I think you're looking at Kenny Kuyawa, number 4. He's been the go-to, but he's really been shut down in this first half. And the senior goes to the freshman. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the Thunder 34. Quarterback power for Jenkins. Following his blocks to the 30, takes a big hit at the 29 and dropped right there. The Thunder cornerback, Angel Sanchez, meets the Bulldog quarterback in the hole, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, that's right. That's 5 tough yards for our quarterback. Hopefully he's okay, but he gets up and looks over to the sidelines and says, yeah, I got this. Clock continues to move here. It'd be great if we can get it down to 0, but score first. Wouldn't that be perfect?
It would be. Adrian trailing here. 14-0 against their rival, the Thunder. Jenkins from the shotgun gives to Moses. Some room up the middle for Steven Moses inside the Thunder 20. following the left guard, Landon Banks. The freshman open up that hole, and a Bulldog first down run.
How about that? A big hole right there, and Moses says, yep, I'm going to part the sea right here and keep going. And that's another first down for the Bulldogs. 6:04 to go here in the first half.
Adrian using tempo. Another run for Moses. Navigating through that line, and he falls ahead. A good, tough run for 24. Give him 5 following Braden Van Orden, the right tackle.
That was a big hole there, too, again, by Van Orden, the senior offensive lineman right there. And Moses right on his tail says, lead the way here, big guy, and that's what he did. Bulldogs have averaged about 5 yards a play here in the last few plays.
Yeah, programming note, Van Orden is normally the right tackle. He is playing center. Isaiah Simon is playing right guard.
Okay.
Who played center in the second half last week. This is another run for Moses. Couple of double teams in the hole, and Steven down near the 10. About a yard shy of a first down. They followed Van Orden again.
Somebody has talked to our offensive line and said, boys, we're going to put this on you here to get us on the board. And the offensive line so far has responded. That's good to see.
Under 5 now to go in this first half. It's Trine 14, Adrian nothing. Ball resting just outside the 10. Adrian needs the 9. Jenkins will stand in the gun. Stephen Moses just off to his left. 3 receivers tight to the left. It's a snap and a give for Moses. First down, Bulldogs. Down to the 5. Just so quick he gets up in that space.
Yeah,
good for a Bulldog first down.
He doesn't mess around. That's exactly right. As soon as he gets the ball, no stutter step for Moses. He's going to put his pads down and make somebody pay, and that's exactly what happened. Big first down for the Bulldogs. We are running the clock, and we're getting in the red zone down at the 5-yard line.
Exact same formation, but Moses switching sides to the right of Jenkins. It's a run for Moses. Moses cuts it into the middle, met by a couple Thunder down near the 2. We'll see where they mark it, either the 2 or 3. Again, following the center today, Braden Van Orden.
Interesting that Moses that time really didn't see a hole, and he was patient. He just waited until the big push happened, and it did. They picked up positive yards for a second down and goal from the 3-yard line.
Bulldogs come out with 3 wide receivers. 2 go out to the right. That's Townsend and Kuyawa. 1 alone to the right. That's Thomas. Jenkins in the gun with Moses. They motion Kenny right to left. Give to Steven, left side. Plows through his man right at the goal line. Is he in? He's just short.
Wow. Bulldogs were saying touchdown. That's how close it was.
Wow, it's right there.
It is.
Officials say 3rd and goal. The offense says, let's run that exact same play again. It's been basically run, but a big pass earlier in this drive. We're at 3:12 to go in a quick-moving first half.
That's what I like about this, Ian, is that this is old-fashioned football. Just buckle it up and let's push the line here and make a play. 3rd and goal at the 1.
Mano y mano. Jenkins stands in the shotgun. He's at the 5. Has Moses with him. Give to Steven. Dives.
Yes.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stephen Moses. What a great drive for him. He finds pay dirt. Jenkins and Moses combine in the Bulldog backfield, and they have cut that lead in half.
I think you called it, Ian. You said, let's just run that play again, and it looked exactly.
It did look similar.
It did. and the thing is, this time it was for pay dirt, and the Bulldogs finally get on the board. That's huge just before halftime.
It is. Adrian will get the football to start the 3rd quarter. Bit of a programming note there. This is Walker Evans for the all-important extra point. Kenny Kuyawa to hold. Trine jumps, and they kick it through anyway. Or did a Bulldog move first?
I hope not.
We'll wait and see. The Thunder were in like lightning. Some finger pointing.
That's pretty good.
I'm sure no one's ever said that.
I don't know.
I mean, if he was offside, that was, as they would say, unabated to the quarterback.
Yep.
But there's no quarterback on the field.
The holder.
They're talking to Coach Deere. It is an offside. Steve, I'm not sure if the kick went through, if that matters.
I think it did, but I don't know.
So they will.
I thought it went through, but I never saw an indication.
They're going to call the offside before. He was
Okay.
Basically a free runner. So they'll mark the ball at about the 1 for this extra point. Part 2.
As if it makes any difference. This is always
right.
silly down here.
It can get silly.
It can.
Walker Evans kicking into the north end zone. It's deathly quiet.
I was just going to say that.
This is eerie. Here's the snap and the kick.
Looks good.
Wow, that kick is good.
It is.
Steve, that's the quietest I think I've ever heard Docking Family Stadium. That was incredible.
I know. It was eerie.
I mean, if I'm Walker Evans on that kick, I'm a little rattled by how quiet it is. Somebody say something.
Yes.
Touchdown for Stephen Moses from a yard out. Adrian cuts into the Thunder lead. It's 14-7. Trine. 2:52 to go. We'll take a 30-second pause. Bulldog football on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Bulldogs take the drive after a Thunder touchdown, and they get one of their own, a 1-yard run for Stephen Moses. We're here at 2:52 to go before halftime. Ian Wentz, Steve Barkway here with you. Here's the kick. It's high and it's short. Returnable from the Thunder 16. Looking for some space. He's got some.
Yep.
Outlet with the man to beat, and Outlet slows him down inside the Bulldog side of the 50, but a monster return for the Thunder.
Yep.
And that's that bad man again. It's Jake Gladue, the senior wide receiver and return specialist.
And I think it was our kicker right now.
Yeah, it was. Outlet
saved
a touchdown.
Yeah, he sure did. And I credit him because normally as a kicker you don't have to be physical out there, but he knew he was the guy. He was a safety back there.
Took on a blocker, too.
Yeah, he did. He did. And I think he's okay, but, boy, he had to have his bell rung pretty much, but saved a touchdown.
An opportunity for the Thunder here. 2 back-to-back special team plays. Earlier, a punt block and a huge return. This, a kickoff return.
Yes.
Price and company from the Bulldog 20. 2:40 to play in this first half. Price, he's going to quarterback draw it. Trying to cut to the edge. He meets a couple dogs there. Kyle Minder and company with the tackle. Might have been Andrew Newmer finishing off the Thunder quarterback.
Yeah, the trailing Bulldog right there was able to catch up to Price, and that's a good thing. He was about ready to turn the corner.
About 3 yards for the Thunder quarterback run on 1st and 10. That clock rolling down with 2:10 to go before halftime.
Can we keep him off the board? That's what we need to do here.
That's right. Now clock at 2 minutes. Price from the shotgun with Zane Kirby offset to his right. Going to let that play clock run all the way down. Bulldogs bring some pressure. Price throws to the end zone, and it's batted away last moment, but a flag comes in.
Flag on the play.
As they were going for Klein, the intended target. Jimmery Cannon got his hand on the football, but I don't know that he turned around.
I thought he did. I thought he turned his head.
The officials say no. It was an underthrow by Price in Cannon's defense.
Yes.
But this will probably turn a 3rd down and 7 into a 1st and goal for Trine.
I didn't see any hand fighting down there. That's another thing they sometimes call.
And the Thunder, the beneficiary of a Bulldog pass interference. It's going to march that ball deeper into the Bulldog 10-yard line. I think they're going to put it at the 2. Is that because the penalty happened in the end zone? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but it looks like that's where they're marking it. Yep.
Ball at the 2. Thunder operate. 1:49 to go before half. Knocking on the door once again. Price and Kirby in the shotgun.
Watch for Kirby, I would say.
They motion a tight end tight to the line. Bulldogs show pressure off the edge. It's going to be a Price run to the right side, and he can't get to the corner. Bulldogs take him down. I'm going to say it's Wade's Ashman. Hard to tell into this Adrian's son. I think it was number 8 with the tackle.
That time Kirby was not the ball carrier, but the lead blocker right there. And Price tried to cut off him, but that was allowed the Bulldogs to string that out a little bit, and actually a tackle for loss, a loss of 1.
Ball now at the 3. The Thunder working this play clock down. They might just call a timeout here before the 2nd and goal. And I think that's probably what's going to happen, but they get to the line quick. 5 seconds on the play clock. And they will snap it to give to Zane Kirby. Going for a second score of the game. He won't get there.
He was stuffed.
Stuffed at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. And that Bulldog front standing tall on 2nd and goal.
Nice.
Now a timeout on the field. Adrian College will take the timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Trine on the doorstep, leading by 7 here at Adrian College. 30-second break. You're tuned in to the Adrian College Sports Network.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 9th, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Ian Wendt, Steve Barkway on the Adrian College Sports Network, bringing you Adrian College football MIAA action, and it's the Trine Thunder up 14-7. They have the football, 3rd and goal from the Adrian 3 with 57 seconds left before halftime. If you're the Thunder here, what's the play call?
I would say Kirby. Okay, that's who I would go to. He's a power runner, and they've run him right up the middle a couple times. But the Bulldog defense, that's the strength on the defensive line here too. So it'll be a battle of wills here, I think, on 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. We'll see what happens.
Off the Adrian College timeout, the Thunder to the line, 3rd and 3. Crowd now getting loud at Docking Stadium. Price in the shotgun. Kirby stands off to his left. Tight end on the right side of the line of scrimmage for the Thunder. They motion the receiver into the formation. Price throws it out to Kirby. He dropped the ball.
Dropped it.
Incomplete. He had him on that little flare to the left.
Yep.
Kirby had a touchdown. He could not hold on. Big stop there on 3rd down. 4th and goal now from the 3.
Well, like I said, I thought they'd throw to Kirby. No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
You
say
said
that.
something about Kirby.
I said Kirby.
Yeah, you did.
But this time they were trying to fake everybody out, and Kirby would have walked into the end zone had he caught that one, but he got a little bit excited right there, and thank you very much.
Anthony Hines on for this field goal. The sophomore kicker, a cross breeze from his right to left. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it's
good.
It is good.
Yep.
A Trine field goal puts them up 10. So we'll keep it right here with 52 seconds left in the half. Steve, you look at actually really all of the Thunder scores have been big plays.
Yes.
The long touchdown pass,
Yep.
a long punt return, and a kick return.
And the block punt as
Yeah,
well.
the partial block
Yeah,
with
that's right.
the punt return
Yes.
after that.
That's right.
And really, other than that, that's
It's been
the
even.
Thunder's offense.
It's been even. That's right.
But not too many Adrian big plays. They've
Nope.
had good plays, but not big plays yet.
And I'm surprised we haven't taken more shots down the field. We did that one time to the youngster, what's his name? Thomas?
Andrew Thomas?
Yeah, Andrew Thomas. And, I think we can look for him maybe again. But we were told by the coaching staff that they were going to take some shots down the field, but they needed to get the running game going. Moses was able to do that with the lone touchdown for the Bulldogs, but we're going to have to do a little bit more than that, and then hopefully balance out the offense, make a couple big plays.
The Bulldog quarterback, Aaron Jenkins, 5 of 9 for 36 yards. Stephen Moses, the leading rusher for Adrian, 13 carries and 60 yards and a touchdown.
Not big numbers.
Run up in the kick by Moore. Puts foot to leather. This will be returnable for Shenard Foster. Foster to the 20, 25, trying to turn on those jets to the sideline, tries to spin through it, and taken down right at the 20-yard line for Adrian College. 1st and 10, 45 seconds left, and you do have all 3 timeouts.
You know, I have to say this, Ian. Trine is playing more physical than we are.
Yes.
I think they really are. On special teams, just hitting right now, and it has to inspire our team at halftime to say, you know what, we're going to have to match that intensity. Trine in the driver's seat right now with a 10-point lead with 45 seconds to go before halftime, and the Bulldogs need to make a play here to go in with something good to feel about.
Points would be huge. 4 receivers out. It's going to be a run for Jenkins. Jenkins tries to get to the sideline. He will not.
Nope.
And it's a 2nd down. Ball came out late after Jenkins was down, and I think that's a good indicator of what the Bulldog offense will do here.
Yep.
With the run on 1st down.
That's right. As the clock continues to run, it doesn't look like anybody is in any hurry to call a timeout. We've got 2 left to go. They've got 3. But we're going to run a play here with 14 seconds.
They reset the play clock to 30 seconds, and they will run a play. Jenkins throws to the sideline, caught about 5 yards upfield and pushed out of bounds with 2 seconds. They run the rest of the time off the game clock, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the first half. Adrian trails here at the break at 17-7. Big plays by the Thunder were the difference. Steve, before we hit break, any further commentary from that first half?
Well, a lot of ball game left, obviously, another whole half. So we just got to say, you know what? They punched us in the mouth, and we just got to answer here. Trine coming in here after not playing well last week. We did play well, so not expected here at halftime to be trailing for the first time at home, like you said, and for the first time since week 1, really. So we'll see how we handle adversity. And the coaches, they're going to talk them up and coach them up here at halftime.
Yeah, it might be one of those situations. I know it's 1 half. There's 1 half to go. But you look at the up-down theory. Adrian, highest of highs after beating Hope. Trine, humbled at home. They're playing up through 30 minutes of play. It's the Thunder 17, the Bulldogs 7. We've hit halftime from Docking Family Stadium. That's Steve Barkway. I'm Ian Wentz. Enjoy halftime on the Adrian College Sports Network.
crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News & World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News & World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News & World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Good afternoon, Adrian College Bulldog football on the Adrian College Sports Network. I'm Ian Wentz, joined in the booth by Steve Barkway. Steve's back. And we saw first half that number one took about 60 minutes of real life time.
Yeah, we said it was quick.
And a half that was not really dominated statistically by the Thunder.
No.
But it was plays in special teams that ended up making the difference in that first half.
Yeah, that's right. Other than that, on the plays itself, offensively and defensively, were fairly even except for one big pass play by Price to his receiver down here. I guess that covered 54 yards or something like that. That was their first touchdown, and that kind of loosened things up a little bit for them. But the Bulldog defense hasn't played that poorly. The offense, I'm kind of surprised we just haven't been able to move the football. And like I said before, I don't know if you agree, Ian, but I think Trine is playing more physical than we are.
They are, and that scoring drive for Adrian, that was big.
Yes, it was.
They needed that. They were
Yes.
down 14. Stephen Moses doing his thing. He leads the team in rushing with 60 yards on 13 carries, good for about 4.5 per carry. Adrian needed that to establish something at the line of scrimmage.
And how did they do it? They played physical.
They did run between the tackles.
Yep.
I thought Aaron Jenkins, the Adrian quarterback, didn't play a bad first half. He had a fumble, but he was okay. He wasn't spectacular like he was in the first half last week against Hope.
Rushing only 32 yards for him, and passing actually 46 yards on passing. So hasn't been a big statistical success for him, and you know what he can do and what he's capable of doing. I want to see the team that returns here in the second half that we saw in the second half of the Hope game. Just grind it out and score.
Right. You cannot score 10 points in one possession.
Right.
That's the other message is, look, we want to get back to that spot, but we're going to do it one drive at a time, one play at a time. This is a team that can do it. They did it last week.
Yes.
At Hope, a team that preseason was projected to win the MIAA. And, Adrian projected 5th. They played up to the preseason expectation last week.
And Trine, did they play down?
You could argue that. Alma really took it to him. But when I was, doing some film prep, some film study on the Thunder, Alma took advantage of Trine mistakes.
Okay.
Alex Price threw 3 interceptions in the game last week, and there were a couple fumbles by the Trine offense as well. Adrian's defense has prided itself on turning people over.
Yes. 8
interceptions on the season, at least 1 per game. They've been doing that on defense, and it hasn't happened in the first half, but there's certainly opportunity in the second half to make some plays. I'm not saying the defense is playing poorly at all. It's really been the special teams play for the Thunder that's outplayed Adrian's special teams.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's something that Coach Deere, like I said, they take pride in the special teams. And he pointed out to me, he said, I think Trine spends as much time special teams preparation as we do, and that's something we do spend a lot of time with in practice. Now, Price himself, he only attempted 6 times. So that's why we haven't had any picks. You can't.
Right.
You gotta
only 6 opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. And he completed 4 of those. So not big numbers for either team in the first half.
Really quickly here, Steve, if you're trying, what's the recipe to keep it going and come out of here with a win?
I think just keep playing physical. Just show that, we respect you guys. We know how what you did last week against Hope, but we want to get back in the MIAA race here. And if we can pull a big upset, if you want to call it that, here on the Bulldog home field, that would be huge. And I think what they have to do is do what they were doing. Just keep running, and we'll keep looking to their big back. His name escapes me right now, but he is number 42.
You're thinking Zane Kirby?
Yes, Kirby.
Yes.
That's right. Keep feeding him the ball. He's kind of for them the Moses for them.
Let's flip the coin. If you're Adrian, what's the recipe to come back from 10 down and win this thing?
Well, we know what we're capable of doing. We are not. We don't have the record that we have for no reason. We're a darn good team. Last week is over. Let's forget about that. Let's go out and prove ourselves again. And there's a whole another half to get that done.
And this half will start with an Adrian College kick return as we are mere moments away from the second half. It is 17-7, the Trine Thunder lead here in the MIAA home opener for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Again, I'm Ian Wentz, Steve Barkway, Laura Witkowski, and Josiah Durrell. You won't hear from them during the game. They're doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and we appreciate all that they do.
They keep us on the air.
They do. It takes a lot, especially if you know myself or Steve. It takes a village.
It does.
Keep it going.
It does. And we take pride in that.
We do. We do. Looking at the turnovers, one Bulldog turnover. It was an Aaron Jenkins fumble. No turnovers for the Thunder. That's, I think, an undervalued stat. Penalties, not too many. A couple for Adrian for 18 yards. One for the Thunder, and that was on the extra point attempt off the Adrian touchdown.
And we have more total offensive yards than they do. So, again, statistically, we won the statistical battle except for, again, special teams. We hate to keep hammering that home, but that is the story of the game so far.
Trying to kick this football off. It's their punter, Braden Moore, the junior punter. Lines up from the 35, the run-up and the kick. It's a short, returnable kick. Fielded at the Adrian 24, up to the 30 quickly. Takes a big look at the 35, spins through a tackle, and brought down. That is Tyndall, the defensive back and a return specialist, Bernard Ray Tyndall. Gets it up to the 35, and that's where Aaron Jenkins and company will start here on offense. Tailback on this possession, the Hudson native, Malik Ray, 21, getting the start here in the third quarter. Saw some limited action in that first half.
And played well.
Yep, one carry for him, 8 yards.
Yeah.
He's in the backfield with Aaron Jenkins. Two receivers right, one left. Jenkins claps his hands. It's a quarterback run. Malik Ray will go block for Jenkins. Jenkins to the 40. And wrapped up and taken down right there. Following some blocking by Malik Ray and Kenny Kuyawa. As Malik checks out and Moses checks back into the Bulldog backfield.
Maybe we'll see a little bit more of that exchange, a little bit between Ray and Moses, as you want to keep the legs fresh. And I think we're just going to pound the football as long as we can here.
Malik Ray used to blocking from his days in Hudson.
Yes.
That's for sure. 2nd and 5 from the Bulldog 40. Kuyawa in motion, right to left. He'll go in to block for Stephen Moses. Run up the middle for Moses. Got 4.
First down.
Needed 5. I think he was tripped up just a yard short, according to the far side line judge. 3rd and 1.
Yikes.
From the 44-yard line.
Yep, his knee must have touched. 3rd and 1. Got to pick it up here.
Opening drive of the third quarter. Jenkins from the shotgun. 2 receivers tight to the line on the left side. Jenkins takes, gives to Moses, needs the 45. He got it. First down, Bulldogs. Right to the 50-yard line goes Moses. Tackle made by Jacob Yoder, the defensive tackle, and a whistle halts play. A flag way back in the Trine secondary.
Wonder what that could be. Credit the left side of that offensive line for us, and I'm sure that the coaches challenged the offensive line. Oh, that's against Trine. That's good.
And it's a face mask against the Thunder, a personal foul.
That's a big one.
Yeah, 15 yards added to the end of that run, and the Bulldog offense moving those chains. A first down run from Moses. They've gotten that. It's a face mask away from the play.
Oh, yeah.
Down the field. I think the guilty party was Kendall Himes.
Oh, that drives coaches crazy when it's away from the play.
It was. So they mark it up to the Trine 35. Jenkins and company operate down 10 here at the start of the third quarter. Gives to Stephen Moses. Moses gets hit and wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. And that is 97 Yoder in on the play with some help from his friends, the linebacker Tucker Hazelman. 2nd and 9, they call it.
Number 97 for Trine, kind of bottling that one up a little bit. And the Bulldogs not trying to do anything fancy, just running the ball up the middle. But that time it was plugged up for just a 1-yard gain. And we'll see if they continue to go up the middle or if they're going to try to edge here.
2nd down and 9. Moses in the game with Jenkins in the Bulldog backfield. A snap and a straight quarterback run for Jenkins. Jenkins, left tackle, breaks it up the middle. Good for 5 yards for Aaron, down inside the Trine 30, and it's a 3rd down.
Third down and about maybe 4. Yep, 3rd and 4 to go. The ball on the Trine 29-yard line right now. So
probably, Steve, 4-down territory.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Depending on 3rd down.
Yes,
of course.
Yep, that's right.
Positive yardage, I think you're going for it.
Yep, if they stack it at the line here, probably not, but we'll see.
Bulldogs need the Thunder 25. Aaron Jenkins takes. It's a straight-up handoff to Moses. Moses bounces off one tackle, but not the other. Slowed up in the backfield by Jamon Gibson.
No gain.
No gain on the play. Might have lost a yard. Back to the 30.
I think we're going to go for it.
And that is the indication. Moses out of the game. They sub in Jimmy Clark. Big 4th down here in this border brawl between the Thunder and the Bulldogs. Adrian trailing by 10. Opening possession here of our 3rd quarter. Approaching 11:30 in the 3rd quarter. Jenkins will line up in the gun.
Good time for a hard count here?
Quite possibly. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Jenkins.
Nope, he's going to
will
go
drop
back.
Straight back. Jenkins going to try to take off, throws it across his body. Caught Keontae Townsend into the 20. Cuts back inside the 10. 5 inside the 5. Keontae Townsend caught it.
Wow.
Broke through a couple of tackles and the ball may have popped out. But no, they say Townsend was down. Football at the Trine 2. How about that for a throw across your body?
Yes.
You're not supposed to be able to do that.
Nope.
Jenkins did. Townsend with a clutch catch.
We are looking right there on the replay. What a great athletic move by our quarterback. He had open field in front of him, but he found his receiver down there.
Yeah, the ball came out after
the
young man was down.
Yep, that's right. So advantage to the Bulldogs right there as we are knocking on the door. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line, trailing by 10.
A 4th and 5 conversion. Adrian 1st and goal, 5 seconds on the play clock. Jenkins in the backfield, handoff to Moses, and he plows through a defender into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Adrian College.
Nice.
2 yards for Moses, and the Dogs are right back in this one.
Absolutely. Just what the doctor ordered here, a nice drive, and mixing it up a little bit with the pass. That was a big pass a moment ago down there to Thomas. And then, of course, we punched it in the end zone from 2 yards out. And that's Bulldog football. Let's see if that sparks this crowd and also gets the Bulldogs right back into it.
The linebacker, Tucker Hazelman, met Moses in the hole. More often than not, advantage Moses. It was there for the Adrian touchdown. The extra point by Walker Evans.
Big one.
Pounds it through.
Yep.
It's Trine 17, Adrian 14. Defense hits the field when we come back. 30-second break here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
That's a youngster too, Thomas, right?
Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz, Steve Barkway, an Adrian College drive that ends in 6 plus the extra point. Bulldogs within 3 of the Trine University Thunder. It was a 4th and 5 conversion. Aaron Jenkins to Keontae Townsend got the ball down to the 2. Stephen Moses cashes it in for the Adrian College score. They take the opening drive into the end zone. They work off about 4 minutes and 14 seconds.
That's what I call about time drive. You look at each other and you say, about time, guys. About
right.
time. Let's do it again.
Halftime message worked. Walker Evans will drive this out of bounds.
Yep.
Great decision based on the kick coverage by AC and the ability for Trine to return the kick.
Yes. Might be the best play by special teams all day.
And Walker kicked it almost straight out of bounds. And I think the Thunder will accept the penalty and make Adrian re-kick it.
Yep, I'm sure they will.
A little bit of
extracurricular activity.
Yeah, a little bit of conversation here. We are playing for, there is a physical border brawl trophy.
Well, they used to call it the black and blue because we're black and gold.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, black and blue.
Border brawl, that's okay too.
Yeah, that's okay too.
Kind of dating yourself there, Steve.
Well, I almost didn't say it for that reason.
Adrian has dropped 3 straight to the Thunder. Last win in 2019 here at home.
And they played them twice during the COVID year, I think.
Yes, they did.
Both losses.
Yep. 2 of only, I think, 4 college football teams that played in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. Walker Evans will kick this thing off again from the 30. This one might be heading to the same spot. Evans squibs it. This is straight up the middle, falling out at the 34. Plays blown dead right there.
Yep.
Excellent job. Good placement by Walker Evans.
Absolutely. Squib kick it and, limit the damage is pretty much the formula on that. And Trine will take over in good field position. Both teams have really had good field position for most of the game, so that hasn't been an issue. They're going to start here on their own 35-yard line. Bulldogs have cut the deficit, though, 17-14 here with 10:45 to go here in the third quarter.
Thunder work left to right. Bulldog defense shows 4 down linemen. Price in the shotgun. His tailback next to him, it's Dominic Crowder. Crowder stays in the block. Price throws, caught at the 42, and down near a first down. And the catch made out there by Brandon Klein. Some off coverage by Tyrell Diener. And a 9-yard or 8-yard pickup on first down.
That's right. And that is only the 7th attempt by Price, I think, in this ball game. And he's completed 5 of them so far.
2nd down and 2. Go the Thunder from their own 43-yard line. Price from the shotgun again. Surveys the Bulldog defense. Changing the play. Bulldogs show some pressure, and they bring it. It's a run away from the blitz. No, Price kept it. He's dropped in the backfield.
Thank you.
Some discipline there from Shea LaRue. Also out there, Domenico Tejada. Nice job by the big people in the middle to bring down the Trine quarterback.
Yeah, that's right. The Bulldozers down there just blocking everything that they could and doing some damage down there. Credit them for a huge play. And like you said, we did bring a safety off the edge, but it was on the opposite side of the design play.
All right, here we go, 3rd and 2. Bulldogs trying to get off the field and get that football back. Price in the gun, 2 receivers left. 2 tight ends to the right. Price throws, caught, first down Thunder, needed 2, got 4. Reception for Rodney Johnson in front of the Trine sideline.
And that time we did bring extra pressure too on to try to limit the field position, and just a short pitch and catch basically, and able to pick up that first down.
Working here in this third quarter, 9 minutes left in it. Trine 17, Adrian 14. Thunder's first possession here in the third. Price in the gun, right foot in front of left. Takes, fakes, throws, too far. Adrian brought pressure.
Yep.
Shea LaRue got in there, and I think Carter Sadlowski as well. Pass intended for the Trine receiver. It was Cale Lawson. Just out of reach, but that Adrian pressure influencing the pass.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And just enough pressure. And we haven't seen a lot of pressure on Price here today. At that time, it was timely and brings up 2nd down and 10.
Trine brings out 3 receivers right, 1 alone on the left. Adrian has 4 down linemen. Price looking. Gets it. It's going to be a run. Stuffed after a couple.
Yep.
Sadlowski on the tackle.
Not much there.
Gives a 3rd down look. They'll call it 3rd and 8 from the Trine Thunder 49. Nice run gap discipline by the defensive line right there.
Absolutely.
Because if Crowder can get through that first wave, he had some space behind it.
Yeah, he sure did. And again, we've been bringing pressure here the last few plays off the edge and up the middle too. So we're taking a few chances here, but we're trying to keep this score close.
The stands are rocking.
Yeah, that's
Here
right.
at Docking Stadium, the fans are alive. 3rd and 8 from
quiet before this.
From the Trine 49. Price looking to the sideline into the Adrian Sun. 5 on the play clock. He might want a timeout. Will he take the snap? He will. Price looking. Adrian flushes him out to the right. Price fakes it, rolls to the sideline, and he's going to be escorted out of bounds. Tyrell Diener sent him out. Kyle Minder as well. Great coverage on the back end of that play.
Definitely. He kept looking downfield, and Price can use his feet, and he certainly did that time, and he could find nobody open down there. Good coverage by the secondary and good pursuit by the defense. Brings up 4th down and 8. That's a big one.
So a 3rd down conversion for the Thunder on that drive. Nothing afterwards.
Right.
And the Thunder will punt Braden Moore back into this ball game. He is going to set his feet at his own 32. The winds have sort of died down, Steve, as we move through this game, and a whistle halts play.
Yeah, that's right. It's still breezy, but nothing like it was. I don't know what the whistle is about here.
Is it about ball placement? I think it is.
Okay, yep, a little bit.
So 4th and 11.
Yep.
Lost yardage on the 3rd down scramble.
How about the defense?
Back.
4th and 10.
Kenny Kuyawa back deep to receive this punt. We'll see if Adrian can bring some special teams. Some pressure on the Trine punter.
Nope.
And they're going to not call a flag as Kenny Kuyawa makes a fair catch.
That's the right call.
As Shea LaRue pretty much picked up the punter and set him gently back to the turf. Close, but Adrian gets possession off the Thunder punt. And if I'm a Thunder fan, I look at that and go, they hit our punter. Isn't that a penalty?
Well, I think it was a nice little acting job.
Might have
down
been.
there.
Do you think he jumped into LaRue's arms a little bit?
That's the way I'm going to look at it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Jimmy Clark in a tailback on this Bulldog possession. 7:40 to go in the 3rd. Adrian down a field goal. 17-14 here at home. This is a give to Clark. Clark slips one Trine defender, and he gets stopped. His forward progress stopped at the 9. No gain. We're looking at 2nd down.
Yeah, that time Clark not able to break a tackle right at the line of scrimmage, and he's lucky he didn't get a twisted knee out of that because they had 2 guys on the ground that were working him over pretty good. Brings up 2nd down and 10. The ball on our own 9-yard line.
I think it's time for Kuyawa to get involved in this Adrian offense. The leading receiver for this team. He's lined up trips tight to the left. Jenkins from the gun. It's going to be a pitch out to Jimmy Clark. Trying to get the sideline. Cuts back at the 10. That's a tough run for a couple yards. The ball popped out. Are you serious?
He had to be down.
The Thunder score. They're calling it a Thunder touchdown.
Are you kidding? They called that a touchdown?
And that was right in front of Jim Deere. And he is absolutely livid.
He should be. Let's take a look at the replay here.
I mean, this is, they called it a touchdown on the field.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, we're going to catch the replay. Jimmy Clark got the pitch to the left. Got wrapped up. Going down.
Right there. He's
that's
down.
Bang, bang. Another Bulldog fumble.
Looked like he was on his back.
A Thunder scoop and score.
Oh, man.
Ridiculous. That cannot happen if you're the Adrian offense. 23-14 now the score for the Thunder extra point. That's up away. That is down the middle. All right.
Wow.
Adrian needs an answer.
Sure do.
A Thunder scoop and score here in the middle of the stages of the 3rd. We'll be back with the kickoff here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
And we are back now on the Adrian College Sports Network.
We're still talking about that play.
Ruled a fumble.
That's a tough one.
At the Adrian 10. If we had the ability for replay review, we'd still be talking about it.
Yes.
But Thunder scoop and score from 10 yards out.
Jim Deere certainly didn't think it was a fumble.
So at 6:48 to play in this third quarter, it's Trine 24, Adrian 14. Here's the ensuing Trine Thunder kickoff. So we'll send Shenard Foster inside the 10. Foster looking for blocking, goes to the left, trying to get to that sideline. Foster met on the other side of the 20 to the 22. And some better starting field position for the Adrian offense that in this third quarter has a scoring drive, and they had a defensive score put up against them. So they're breaking even in this half. Another show-me drive, Steve, you think?
I hope so. That's what we need right here. Take some, run some clock, establish the line of scrimmage. It's only the third quarter here, but we're down by 10 again when we did have some momentum going, but credit Trine for making another big play.
Bulldogs scrimmage from their 22. Jenkins, quarterback run, left side. Jenkins skips to the sideline, gets to the 30 and out of bounds. And a late hit.
Well, there's
a flag on the Adrian sideline, and a brawl might be starting here. Defending their quarterback.
Yeah, you don't want to
on the Adrian sideline. They need to separate Thunder and Bulldogs.
Yeah, because all of the Bulldogs are all bunched together, 3 or 4 deep, right at the 40-yard line. And Thunder, the other team, hasn't crossed the field over here, but Thunder is certainly outnumbered. But it did get physical out of bounds. I think they did throw a flag.
There was a flag on the sideline after the Jenkins run. There's also a flag on the field at the Adrian 36. And a zebra meeting at the Adrian 37 to sort this thing out.
Let's take a look here.
So Jenkins and the Trine defender, what's the number? Can't see it.
We can't see it.
It's tight.
11?
Is it 11 for Trine?
I think it was 11. 11 made the hit.
That's Tucker Hazelman, the linebacker.
He made the hit, Ian, but he just kept jostling with him out of bounds. And that was right in front of the Bulldog bench, and they did not like it one bit. Going to protect their quarterback.
And if you're Adrian, whatever the result of this penalty is, it has to motivate you in the late stages of the third quarter.
Here's the call. 23.
And the call is against Trine's 22. Kishan Amison also.
Both.
A penalty on, is it 42 for Trine?
Yep, 42.
Two penalties. Jacob Jackson picks up the other Thunder penalty. So they're going to take that Jenkins run, add 30 yards onto it, Steve.
Yep.
And they're just going to keep walking. That'll put the ball, it should be inside the Thunder 50, and they're explaining to both coaches, especially Troy Abbs, the Thunder coach, what exactly happened there.
And I have to credit some of the cooler heads on the Adrian Bulldog sideline down there, that could have got really ugly. But cooler heads prevailed for Adrian, and we did not pick up a penalty on that. And the tendency, of course, is to protect your quarterback. He makes this offense go.
If you can here, Steve, this is where you take a shot.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
After a penalty.
Yep.
Hopefully put Trine on their heels. We'll check the play call from offensive coordinator Harry Bailey.
Single coverage.
Looked like the Thunder moved.
Right side.
Jenkins going to go for it. Jump ball. It's incomplete inside the 5. The Thunder jumped offside, and Jenkins let it fly. It's another Thunder penalty. Will bring a 1st and 1. As they were looking for the freshman Andrew Thomas out there.
Why not?
Double coverage.
Yeah, that's right. Jenkins knew he had a free shot on that one as the penalty came out. And it'll be walked off against Thunder. Thunder shooting themselves in the foot here, but we'll take it. And what an athletic move by that young man down there. When the ball was incomplete, he was laying flat on his back, and he did a handspring to get back up.
Envious, huh?
Yeah,
me too.
I used to do that, but that was years ago.
I could do that, but I would need a stretcher immediately after. 1st and 5, Adrian from the Trine 28. It's 24-14 Thunder, 6.5 to go in the third. Hand off to Moses, going off left tackle. Good for a yard. First down really has not been Adrian's down, really, in this game. I don't have numbers in front of me to prove that, but it just feels like Trine is winning first down.
Can you believe, though, he picked up 6 yards on that?
He did?
That's what
there was the penalty.
That's what they're marking. Okay.
There was the penalty.
Okay,
so,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I was
going
going
to say, what did I miss?
No, I know. So he actually picked up maybe 1.5 yards on that, but you're right. A first down has not been in our favor today.
2nd and 4. Jenkins in the shotgun. Looks over the Thunder defense. It's a give to Stephen Moses. Some room for Moses to the 20. Slips a tackle inside the 20 of the Thunder. That'll be a Bulldog first down. As again, they're trying to cut into this Thunder 10-point lead here at home.
The hammer. That's what Coach Deere calls him, and that time he put the hammer down and found a little bit of opening, and he made good use of it. Gets it down to the 17-yard line, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Nathan Bennett, Jonathan Cecila opening up that hole for Stephen Moses. 5:20 to play in our third quarter. Adrian from the Trine 17. Quarterback power run for Jenkins. Jenkins cuts it to the edge near the 10, and a tackle out of bounds by the Thunder secondary man.
Did they running out of bounds?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Clock.
Getting some rumblings down there.
Clock is still running.
Yep, clock moving. It's a 7-yard carry for Jenkins. Going to spot the ball at the 10. Wasn't anything really unnecessary, but continuation.
Yep.
Out of play. No harm, no foul. Adrian looking at a 2nd and long 3 from the Trine 10. One receiver split way up top to the right. 3 receivers tight to the line in trips formation left. Jenkins will take, gives to Moses. Moses up the middle, elevates near the 5.
Nice.
I think he might have the first down at the Trine 6.
It looks like he may have it. We'll see where they mark it if we get a good mark here.
And it's a first down
Yep.
for the Bulldogs. 1st and goal. 4:15 to go, so 3 Thunder penalties back to back to back. 2 personal fouls on 1 play. An offside, and the Adrian offense taking advantage of 1st and goal. Moses stays in the game. He has both touchdowns for Adrian today.
He does. Looking for number 3 here. 7 yards out.
Jenkins, he'll give to Moses. Left side, hits a linebacker in the hole and gets dropped right there. Keyshawn Amison comes up and fills that run lane nicely for the Thunder for a 2nd and goal.
Do we ever run a counter play?
I haven't seen it today.
I haven't seen it today either.
I'm sure one exists off of that play.
I would think it might be a good time for that because they are keying on Moses. He's gone to the same hole a couple times here. Let's see if we do something like that.
2nd down and goal from the 5. Thunder show some pressure off the edge.
Almost caught him offside there.
12 on the play clock. 3:15 in the third quarter. 24-14. Thunder in front. Adrian from the 5. It's a give. Moses slides through and in. He's got 3. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Yes.
Yes, sir. He broke the plane and scores the touchdown. Bulldogs an extra point away from making this a field goal game once again.
Let's credit the offensive line again. Bennett, Cecila, along with Pillow, Banks, Van Orden. All of them doing a great job right there. And the rest of it, a nice dose of Moses. Is that what you said?
Dose of Moses.
Dose
I like
of Moses.
it.
I like that too.
That's a trio of touchdowns for Stephen today.
The trifecta.
24-20 with 3:06 to play in the third. Walker Evans in for the PAT.
Looks good.
And that extra point is up, and it is good.
Yes.
We'll take a 30-second timeout. What a tight one in the border brawl. Don't go away.
Great game.
Trine football when we come back in 30 seconds on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Back on the Adrian College Sports Network, Ian Wentz, Steve Barkway on the call with you today. Josiah Durrell, Laura Witkowski doing some engineering for us and doing a great job at it. It's a 24-21 game, Thunder in front, late stages third.
And I think we can thank the Thunder for a late hit on our quarterback, walking off some major yards right there and firing up our team. I think that really set our jaw a little bit, and that looked more like a Bulldog team that I recognize.
It's a 3-point margin here. Walker Evans, the all-important kickoff. He's going to squib this thing.
Yep.
It's going to be picked up at the Thunder 26, up to the 30, and falls down at the 34. So identical field position from the last time Walker kicked off. Trine football, leading by 3 at their 34.
That's right. They've got going to make them drive the field here to do any damage. But tell you what, good answer. We've been down 10 points twice, and we're back within 3 once again. It's about 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. This is still anybody's game for sure.
You know what hasn't happened yet, Steve? An Adrian forced turnover. What a time for that right now. See what they can do. Thunder's been very disciplined when they've had the ball, though. 1st and 10 at their own 34. Sun setting here in Adrian. Price to throw. Jumping in front of it. Oh, my gosh!
You called it!
Cannon with the pick!
How did you know?
He jumped in front of the route, picked it off. Adrian football.
Yes. What a call by you, Ian.
I'm betting 1,000, Steve. Oh, man.
You are.
Thank you, Mr. Cannon.
Why didn't you say it earlier? That's what I want to know.
Price through to the left side. He was looking for his man out there, number 7. Big receiver, Cale Lawson. Cannon said, that thing is mine.
Yes.
Bulldog takeaway. It's a 1st and 10. Up at the 41-yard line. Every game they've had a pick, they were due. They were due.
Yes, absolutely. Whew. Ian, you should have said that before. Man,
I'm sorry.
What have you been waiting for?
I should have known.
Yes.
That was the key to the game.
That was almost scary.
That was, I don't know what to.
It was 8 seconds after you said that, it happened.
What lottery is drawn tonight? Bet number 2.
Yes, I would say so.
1st and 10, Adrian from the Trine 41. It's a run for Jenkins. He's wrapped up in the backfield and taken down for a loss.
Yep, for a loss.
You know who's having a good game? Jamon Gibson. He came around from the left side of the offense and made the tackle in the Bulldog backfield. Isn't he one of those players you mentioned pregame that Deere was kind of worried about a little bit?
Yes, for sure. That's right, and he's a good one. And I'll tell you what, when the game's on the line, your better players step up, and that's exactly what happened right there. A loss of 1 on the play, and keep our quarterback healthy. Let's see if we can come right back here with an answer.
2nd and 11. This is a run. Stephen Moses right down the middle. And they stack him up for maybe a yard.
You know, it's like strength against strength right there. Our offensive line being challenged right here, but Trine, let's give it to them. They're answering so far. Another loss of maybe 1 on the play.
I hate questioning play calls, and I love Harry Bailey and Coach Deere. You had to take a shot on 1st or 2nd down.
Yeah.
You have all the momentum.
Yes.
Guys will be flying down there. Instead, 2 runs for no gain. 3rd and 10 at the Thunder 41 off the Jimmery Cannon interception. 2 receivers to a side. Jenkins will take. Jenkins rolls left, looks for a man.
Oh.
He's going to get ripped down and sacked at the 50. A Thunder sack. Kendall Himes, just too much time for that offensive line to block.
Jenkins felt the pressure, came out of the pocket a little bit, kept looking his eyes down the field, and I don't think he saw the pressure coming from number 92 there that made a big tackle.
Now, one thing I've said a couple times, but maybe should have been emphasized a little bit more. Adrian's without their starting center, Matt Pillow.
Yes.
So they're having their right tackle play center, Braden Van Orden. They're having their backup guard, Isaiah Simon, play right guard. Here's Sam LaFata, a beautiful punt.
It is.
It's going to hit inside the 10.
Can we down it down
there?
Can
you down it at the 1?
I think we
Absolutely you can.
Whoa.
What a beaut from Sam LaFata. Took his pitching wedge out, put some English on it. I think it was Kenny Kuyawa who downed it inside the 1.
It was.
That's a great play on special teams.
Yeah, that's right. And we kind of took the special teams to task in the first half, and this time we have to give them their due. That was an amazing punt and coverage down there by Kuyawa.
Trine football 99 yards away. 35 seconds left in our third quarter. It's Trine 24, Adrian 21. Adrian defense going to pin their ears back again. They had a pick the last time they were on the field.
That's right.
Adrian showing those 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers.
Going to pin their ears back here.
Trine in a power formation. Price will actually go under center. Price looking to draw the Adrian defense offside. They don't. They try to push forward with the big quarterback.
Not
He'll
much.
get maybe a yard.
Not much.
Now quarterback sneak, trying to breathe a little bit. And Trine does not have to run a play if they don't want to in this third quarter.
That's right. And we will head to the fourth and final quarter here. I don't know. Maybe they are going to run another play.
Yeah, Trine's going to run out this clock.
Yep, they are.
What a third quarter it was. We had a 10-point difference at the half. It's down to 3. Bulldogs will not go away here at home. At the end of 3, it's Trine 24, Adrian 21. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this 30-second break on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bring it home.
Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Fourth quarter of play in the Border Brawl. I'm Ian Wentz, joined in the booth by Steve Barkway. Behind the scenes, Laura Witkowski and Josiah Durrell making things happen. And an exciting third quarter, Steve. We saw a little bit of scoring, some extracurriculars, physical activity, and a good special teams play by Adrian to end the third quarter.
Definitely. And we saw the offense wake up a little bit and make a drive that resulted in another touchdown. Third one, what, for Moses? Is that right?
3 for Moses.
Yeah, that's right. He's been a big story today.
Thunder looking at a 2nd and 9. They operate from just outside their 2. Bulldog Nation trying to pump up the volume here at Docking Stadium. Price from the shotgun. Zane Kirby next to him. Price looking. Trying to diagnose that Adrian defense. Price going to throw on a quick slant. Caught at the 5. Tyrell Diener and Donovan McCary make the tackle at the 10-yard line.
Wow.
Quick pass out there in the flat to number 7. That is Cale Lawson. Gives us a 3rd and 1 now for the Trine offense.
Like you said, I don't want to criticize, but we gave him way too much cushion down there when we could have pinned him deep. And just a little 5-yard route, turn around, and the ball's right there, and it's 3rd and 1. A little bit of noise here in the stadium.
Thunder bring in an extra tight end. Price in the pistol. Zane Kirby behind him. Bulldogs have 4 across the line. 3rd and 1. The Thunder need the 11. They're at the 10. It's a turn. Give to Kirby. No, he didn't get it.
I don't think so.
I think they bottled him up right at the line. Oh, they're going to move it forward. They say he got to the 11. Oh, I thought they had him down at the 10, and then he scooted forward. But the last-ditch effort by Zane Kirby, they're going to give him a first down without a measurement either.
The line judge on the far side walked straight ahead from where he was standing, and the ball was marked 1 yard short of the first down, and it looked like he believed that it was 4th down.
Thunder ball, 1st and 10 from their own 11. Some movement early. The Thunder right tackle looks to be the guilty party.
Let's hope so. Number 73.
Connor Ousley. They will walk him back 5 yards.
Repeat first down.
It will remain first down. They'll put it at the 6-yard line as the sun is starting to set here in central Lenawee County. Adrian, Michigan, the site of the border brawl between the Bulldogs and the Trine Thunder. It's a 3-point contest. Thunder with the lead and the ball. Opening stages, 4th quarter. Adrian showing a little pressure off the edge. They back out. Price will take, give to Kirby. Shayla Ruth throws him down at the 1. He broke through the line, and Shea LaRue takes him down at the 1. Loss of 5 for the Thunder tailback. Shea LaRue makes his presence felt.
Oh, my goodness. He's a freshman. We got him for 3 more years. Making plays like that, that's huge. He broke through the line and was very physical with the tackle out there.
Second down and long, 18 yards for the Thunder. The band making noise in the north end zone.
Crowd coming alive.
Price going to roll to the right. Looking across the field, throws short, caught at the 10, and out of bounds is the wide receiver there. Number 10 on the catch, Kyron Pearson gets about half of that yardage needed.
Right.
Mark him at the 14 for another third down.
That's where the Bulldogs want him. Third down and make a play here, and they would have to punt. 12:30 to go here in the ball game. Bulldogs trailing by 3.
Thunder 1 for 7 on third down. This one's a 3rd and 7. Price in the gun, trips out to the left. One alone on the top, that's the right side.
Somebody make a play.
Zane Kirby in at tailback to the left of Price. Price, quick throw, caught. Right near the line, always close, Steve.
I think
he might be short.
We'll see where they mark it, but
they're going to just move the chains.
What?
Can't they measure this? That was extremely close.
How can they not measure that? Don't they do that anymore?
Kyron Pearson with the catch.
That's the second time in this game we thought we should have a measurement, and they just moved the sticks. I don't get it.
1st and 10 Thunder. They have moved the ball exactly 20 yards in the required amount of plays. 3 on each chance. It's a 1st and 10 Trine. 11:40 to go in the 4th. Adrian brings some pressure. Zane Kirby slips through, but a quick tackle. Nice job by Wade's Ashman filling responsibilities. And a flag way deep down the field. And that's not good for the defense as Jimmery Cannon out there hand fighting with Kyron Pearson.
Again, away from the play.
I mean, that, Steve, I didn't know there was a flag until I heard the Thunder screaming. And then I looked and saw the flag.
Way deep down the field.
And then Adrian penalty is a 15-yard walk-off.
That's just a killer. Can't have it.
So the Thunder got the football at their 1. 2 third down conversions by a hair. And now a 15-yard walk-off. Puts the ball at the 39.
Got to keep our composure here, Ian. We got plenty of time to turn this around. We're down by 3, but Trine has answered the bell here the last couple of series.
2 receivers, 1 to a side for Price. 2 tight ends tight to the line. Running back stands to his left. Price, who's played a very good game thus far. Price going to go deep. They're going to pick on Cannon again, and it's incomplete. Very tight coverage for Jimmery Cannon.
Going to let it go.
And that's a good play to go back to Kyron Pearson. He's had a pretty good ball game. Cannon, like a blanket on a cool fall evening, all over the receiver. But I think he turned his head around just in time.
Yeah, I do too. It was discipline right there, knowing you just kind of have eyes in the back of your head, I think, and you know that the ball has to be coming because you can read his face, you know.
Yes, you can.
And you turn around and it's there, and ultimately no call, which is a good one.
11-10 to play in the 4th. Trine 24, Adrian 21. 2nd and 10 from the Thunder 39. That's where Trine operates. It's going to be a run fake. Price keeps it, gets to the 40 and the 41, and he's pushed back from there. 2 yards on the run for Alex Price. And there's a Bulldog down for injury, and that is Shea LaRue in the Trine backfield. He's down on all 4s. We'll take a 10-second break for station identification. Bulldog football on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more.
Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. On the field, it's a 3rd down and 8 for Trine at their own 41. 10:59 to play in the 4th.
Come on,
and Adrian's defensive end, the standout Shea LaRue, is being helped up and helped off the field. As Steve, you already see some tape on his right leg, and that's the one number 99 is favoring.
Yeah, he's grimacing on the field right now. He's being helped off. He's a big guy, and he's being helped off.
You can just
with 4 of them, they're going to pick him up, actually, because he really can't put much weight. And he says, I will have none of that. I'm walking off by myself.
Vocal leader. You can just tell on this Adrian defense as Shea LaRue
he's upset.
Makes his way to the sideline.
He was not going to be carried off the field. Showing a lot of
now
grit.
The Bulldog defense has to get amped back up.
That's right.
For this third down for Trine. Third and 8 at their own 41.
Yeah, here we go, Ian.
Clock rolling at 10:40. Price in the gun. Looks to his left. He has 3 receivers out there. Changing the play. Price with 5 on the play clock. Looks, it's going to be a quarterback run for Alex Price. First down, Trine.
Yep.
He got up over the 50.
Slides into second
Slides
base.
at the 48.
Yep.
That was all me, said Alex Price. The Bulldog defense over pursued, and a first down for Trine.
Yeah, there was a wide open field for him to run that time. The Bulldogs were press coverage on the far side and giving some room on this side. We'll see if that plays out in the next play. First and 10, though, for Trine. They're doing what they have to do to protect the lead. 10 minutes to go here in the ball game.
3 third down conversions plus a Bulldog penalty. Trine has moved the ball from their own 1 to the Bulldog 48, and a whistle stops play. And Adrian wants a timeout. So we'll take one with them. 9:52 to go in this ball game. It's Trine 24, Adrian 21. Adrian College football on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome back on ACSN. Ian Wentz, Steve Barkway on the call with you. Border brawl between the Bulldogs and the Thunder. We got a close one coming down to the wire, folks. It's 24-21 Trine, and they are marching, Steve. They got the ball at their own 1. Couple of close third down conversions all the way up to the Bulldog 48.
Yeah, I really thought we had them pinned down there for good, and they made some plays. Got to give them some credit here. They're everything that we want is in an opponent, that's for sure. They're putting up a good fight here today.
No Shea LaRue on that defensive line.
Nope.
Alex Price in the shotgun with Dominic Crowder next to him. Bulldogs show pressure. Wade Zashman brings down the ball carrier at the 50. They stack him up and throw him down.
Nice.
Brandon Kwiatkowski helping out and run support along with Kyle Minder. Stop me if you've heard that before. Minder and Kwiatkowski in on a tackle.
For 5 years maybe?
Yeah. My gosh.
Those guys are twins down there just about.
Basically. They came back for a reason. It's for games like this.
Yes.
And for the opportunity in the MIAA. Clock moving now. Trine happy with that. 9:20 to go in the 4th.
Not really a factor yet, but soon.
Adrian has used 1 timeout. They have 2 left. 2nd and 11. From the Adrian 49. Price alone in the shotgun. Price looking left.
Going long.
Going long. Goes up and it's caught inside the Adrian College 20. Big reception for Brandon Klein. One-on-one coverage with the linebacker, I think Andrew Newmer on coverage. They lull you to sleep with runs, and then they throw it over the top.
Yep, exactly. That looked like a similar play to that touchdown pass in the first half, the first time that they scored. He put it right in the bucket, and a nice reception down there, and that's a huge play to silence this crowd so far.
Trine football at the Adrian College 18. Dominic Crowder in the backfield with Alex Price. Price with the play clock at 3. Takes. He's looking to the flat. Throws behind his man. Tipped and incomplete. Oh, he was looking for his man, Karan Pearson. Threw it behind him, a dangerous pass, but it falls to the turf incomplete.
That's right, and I was looking to see who was down there on coverage because it was good coverage for the Bulldogs, and I think that might have been Cannon down there. But you're right, he did throw it behind him, thankfully, and not a lot of cohesiveness on the pass attempt that time.
This drive has taken up nearly half of the fourth quarter.
Yes.
They started the drive in the third quarter. We're at 8.5 to go in the fourth. Price in the gun, 2nd and 10 from the Adrian 18. Price gives to Crowder. Crowder off right guard. Moves forward for about 3 yards. Steve, another third down and another opportunity for the defense.
Yeah, that's right. And that was a big hole that time created by the Trine offensive line. I don't like the tendency there. We're going to have to plug the hole. But we've got a big man missing down there for the Bulldogs. Let's hope he's okay. But we gotta pick it up here for him.
Yeah, when you talk points, if you're trying 3 doesn't do much for you.
No, that's right.
So this might be a 4-down territory.
I would agree.
Dominic Crowder still in it, running back with Price. They're both in the shotgun. 1 receiver left, 2 right. H-back. It's going to be give to Crowder. No, he kept it and tackled by Wade's Ashman.
Nice.
This guy could be something special. I think he might already be number 8, the sophomore linebacker. Another play.
That was awesome. He came up and he was fired up on that play, and the Bulldogs feeding off that right now, that energy, and it is, are they really going to go for a field goal here?
They're going to kick this. It's their kicker, 91, Colton Wampler, the sophomore.
Wow, they're up by 3.
He's going to try this from 33 yards away.
Miss it.
Snap is good. Hold is good. Does it have the leg? Yes, it does. The Thunder add 3 points, but it's still a touchdown game here at Docking Family Stadium. Trine 27, Bulldogs 21. Adrian to get the ball back with 6:56 to go in this game right here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 9th, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Welcome back, Adrian College Bulldog football on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wendt, Steve Barkway with you tonight.
Well, the bad news is they scored again. The good news is it was a field goal. We can win it with a touchdown and a point after. So that's what I want to predict here. You predicted an interception a while ago. I'm going to predict a winning drive here.
I like it.
Okay.
Adrian has not had the football at all this fourth quarter.
Nope.
We're at 6:56 to go. Here's the Trine kickoff. It's a high end over end kick.
Returnable.
This will be a return from the Adrian 14. Up the middle, some space, and he's tripped up right over the 35. What a quick little return. Andrew Thomas, the speedy receiver,
he is
just that. He is quick.
Love that guy. He can score on any play. There's no doubt about that. And Coach Deere talked to me about him before the game and said we are going to get him more involved, and I think they have here today. He was one step away from breaking that one and possibly going all the way.
Okay, it's Aaron Jenkins and this Adrian offense. They're going to go from their own 37. Jenkins from the shotgun. This is Malik Ray at tailback. He'll lead block for Jenkins. Left tackle, not much there. Coming up to make the tackle is 14, the backer, Tucker Hazelman. Not much there on first down on the run.
Jenkins getting up right now, looking over to the sideline, trying to compose himself and saying, you know what, we got plenty of time to do this. You like his leadership and you need it right now. Stay calm and make a few plays here, guys.
2nd and 9 for Adrian. Jenkins from the shotgun. It's a run fake. Jenkins going deep, going for Thomas, too far. Missed him by 5 yards. It was a deep throw there. Thomas didn't get separation, and Jenkins overthrew him, and just like that, a 3rd and long.
Well, I hate to say this is the ball game here, but this is a big play. 3rd down and 9. We're at our own 38. Need to move the sticks here to keep this going. And right now, we're going to have to find something.
6:14 to play.
We're going to roll him out maybe so he has an option.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Malik Ray in at tailback next to Jenkins. Jenkins, a run fake, some pressure. Jenkins rolling left. Aaron looking. Aaron throwing, and it's into the Trine bench.
Oh.
And an incomplete pass. Jenkins felt pressure. I don't know if his receivers knew that or not. There was really nowhere to go. And Adrian, after giving up a long field goal drive, goes 3 and out on offense.
That time, just a tough play for Aaron Jenkins, rolling to his left because of pressure and had to throw back across his body and threw a long way, probably about 30, 40 yards downfield, and not able to make the completion. So brings up 4th down. Bulldogs are going to have to kick it away.
Jacob Jackson providing the Thunder pressure. Sammy LaFada to punt with 6:06 to go in the 4th. Good snap. LaFada puts his foot into this one. This is a high spiraling kick. Hits at the Thunder 26, and it takes a slight Bulldog roll at the 20, the 19, the 18.5-yard line. So the Thunder, with a long possession, they've been on the sideline for 3 whole plays and a punt, and now they're right back out.
That's exactly right. We've only had 1 turnover today, right? And that was the one that you called?
Defensively, yes. The offense, couple turnovers.
Yes.
Fumble by Jenkins and a fumble for a touchdown. Jimmy Clark coughed that one up. But the defense has forced 1 turnover.
Right. We need another one here.
Alex Price, the Trine quarterback, stands in. Zane Kirby, his running back, next to him. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to the speedy wide receiver. Gets some space to the 25-30, 35-40. Pushed into the Thunder bench. 20-plus yard carry. Well, they're going to call that a pass. Actually, Karan Pearson, again, just a little push forward by Price. They caught Adrian thinking run, and they run a jet sweep type pass.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And boy, did he show some speed out there, too. Once he broke into the open, it was really tough for the Bulldogs to catch up to him. And credit, let's see, Ashman, I believe, to finally bump him out of bounds over there. Big play.
Bulldog defense playing without their starting right defensive end, Shea LaRue.
He is
out with a leg injury.
He is on the sideline, though.
He is. 1st and 10 Thunder at their own 43. 1st and 10. Ashman showing some pressure. Zane Kirby runs to the edge, forced to cut back, pushing forward for a couple as Jimmery Cannon and company bring down Kirby.
Even when you think we've got maybe we're going to stop him at the line of scrimmage, somehow trying today make something positive happen. That time they picked up, I think it's 3 on the play. They say 2nd and 8, but it looks like 3 to me. And that time it looked like he was maybe bottled up.
That was what it looked like.
The clock is beginning to be a factor here, Ian.
2 timeouts for Adrian. Under 4.5 to go in this game. 2nd down. A short 8 for Trine at their own 46. Price in the shotgun. He will take, keeps it up the middle, and a tackle into the Adrian secondary near the line to gain. Might be 1.5 yards short. That play has hurt Adrian in the second half.
It sure has. It's just a 1-step drop for the quarterback, and then he sprints straight ahead. And again, credit the Trine offensive line for making that happen. Here you go, 3rd down and 1.
3:50 to go in this football game. It's Trine 27, Adrian 21.
This is huge.
Bulldogs looking for one last stop here to give their offense a chance. Kirby behind his quarterback, Alex Price, who's in the pistol. 3rd and 1 for Trine. And it's going to be a handoff to Kirby, going up and hitting him. Can they bring him down? Yes, they can.
He's going to be short.
Dropped for a loss. They might give him the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Outstanding pursuit.
Donovan McCary, the Bulldog safety, comes up and makes a hit. And I cannot believe if Trine's going for this. I will be shocked if they go for this.
Well,
and they will send out the punt unit.
I was going to say, we couldn't believe that they went for the field goal a while ago. So some strange calls by Trine. They do lead by 6 here, but the Bulldogs are going to get it back. We'll see what kind of field position we'll have to work with.
Kwiatkowski goes back to return the punt.
At about the 10-yard line.
Sent off by Braden Moore. You have to catch this punt and return it if you can. It's a high spiraling punt. It's going to hit a Bulldog helmet.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable. Thunder football.
What?
It hit the Bulldog return man in the back of the head.
And he had his back to the kick. I mean.
And this special teams nightmare is not over for Adrian College.
Nightmare is right. I mean, what are the chances of that happening? We're looking at it on a replay here. The Bulldog defender was looking
hit
down,
his back,
hit his back, hit him on the shoulder pads, and then the ball popped out, and 2 or 3 Trine Thunder alertly fall on the ball.
And the officials make the announcement that everyone in the stadium knew.
Yep.
It's Thunder football. Under 3 to go. 2:36. Just when you think Adrian's going to get a chance, the special teams falters again. They've given up a massive punt return.
Has this been
a massive kick return?
Has this been a weird game or what?
Absolutely.
Some weird plays we've seen today.
This is Price in the shotgun with Kirby. It's a run to Kirby. Stretching it out toward the sideline. Adrian lowers the boom.
Nice hit.
Drops him for a loss, maybe. And a quick timeout for Adrian College as Andrew Newmer laid the lumber. Adrian will use their second timeout. Bulldogs trail by 6 here at home. Trying to run out that clock. We'll pause 30 seconds. Adrian College football on the Adrian College Sports Network. Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Went and Steve Barkway. And when you talk about big teams and big plays in a football game, you normally don't think special teams, and you normally don't think more than one. That's exactly what's happened to Adrian College today.
Well, that's right. Normally in the course of a game, special teams will play into it big, maybe once or twice, but it seems like all the time here today we've talked about a big special teams play either against the Bulldogs or for Trine because they made something happen, or just an unfortunate situation here where the punt hit an Adrian College player on the shoulder pads as he was looking downfield. Unreal.
It's a Thunder first down, a 2nd and 11 from the Adrian College 18. Bulldogs down to 1 timeout, 2:28 to play in the game. It's 27-21. Trine. Bulldogs show some pressure. Price will give, and hit right away.
Nice.
Flying in to make the tackle. Bulldog linebacker Andrew Newmer. He's fired up, and another quick timeout by Coach Jim Deere and the defensive coordinator Martin Mathis. So we're going to keep it here. We're going to talk about this for a little bit. It's a Thunder 3rd and 11. Adrian, no timeouts. Am I going to overthink it, or it should just be one run? Let the clock run out and try to kick a field goal.
I hope they go for a pass. I hope
of course, yeah, obviously.
I hope
right.
so. I would like to see that. And then if it's incomplete, it brings up 4th down. If it is complete, hopefully we can keep them from getting a first down. But that would give us a chance to make our second interception today.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they're going to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, points are important here. If you're trying your inside field goal range, I know they're not guaranteed, but you kick a field goal here, you go up 9.
Yeah.
And
That's 2 scores.
under 2 minutes left.
Yep.
You're starting to.
That would put it away just about.
Yep. So it's a Thunder 3rd down. 11 yards to go from the Adrian College 17. Bulldogs trailing 27-21, 2:24 to go in this ball game.
We are out of timeouts here.
Yes, we are. I'm Ian Went, Steve Barkway joining me in the booth. Laura Witkowski back in the studio. Also Josiah Durrell here with us at Docking Family Stadium. Alex Price alone in the backfield. I'm looking for that quarterback draw, Steve.
Yeah,
He's done that a couple times.
Right up the gut.
Price.
Yep.
Takes,
That's what it
waits.
is. That's
Bulldogs sniff it out.
It's short.
It's a 4th down, so we'll watch the play clock. It'll reset and wind at 40 seconds. So about a minute and a half.
I think they'll kick.
Trine will kick the field goal, I would think.
I would think so too.
I mean, I don't think you should go for it here.
I wish they would.
I think Trine will let the clock run and take a timeout.
Yeah.
And then get their kicking unit ready.
They've got 3 timeouts to burn. The ball is on the right hash mark.
Hardly any wind compared to the first half. Wind is hardly a factor, if at all. 5 seconds.
I have to mention this here, Ian. Guess who's the cheerleader down there on the sideline for the Bulldogs?
Shea LaRue.
Number 99.
Yep.
Good for him. So that's encouraging.
Certainly no lack of leadership on the Bulldog sideline, but you could say the same about Trine, who's bounced back in a big way after losing on homecoming against Alma last week.
Then coming on the road facing a team that was on the upside. That's the Bulldogs after their huge win over the MIAA favorite Hope last week. But that is all in the books. And now we've got 1:36 to go here in the ball game, trailing by 6. But Trine is looking at a 4th down and 8, and the field goal kicking unit is in there.
Yep. Lining up for a 33-yarder. This is Colton Wampler, the sophomore kicker.
Not much wind anymore.
Adrian out of timeouts. They'll be coming after this thing.
Crowd gets to its feet.
Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is
no good.
Wide to the right.
No good.
We missed it to the right.
Bulldogs have a chance.
Adrian football, a minute 32 left. There is life, ladies and gentlemen,
Absolutely.
here at Docking Stadium.
That's right. That's right. Thank you very much. And that was almost a chip shot. It was from the right side on the right hash mark, but he just did not hit it well. It was long enough, obviously, but
had the leg, you're right.
Went to the right.
Just flat out missed it.
I think he was afraid we were going to come out in a huge way and try to block it. And actually, number 2 there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's Jimmery Cannon.
Cannon, I think, bothered him enough because he was in the vicinity to make a block there. Whatever the reason is, Trine missed a field goal, and looks like we're going to start play.
They'll put the ball at the 20. 80 yards could win this game. The Bulldog offense has been silent here in the 4th quarter.
We're down
92
by 6.
seconds, 27-21
Exactly.
Trine.
Here we go.
Jenkins feels pressure. Aaron rolls, throws, and it's incomplete. Looking for Keontae Townsend.
Wow.
As Jenkins was lit up by the defensive lineman out there for Trine, Kendall Himes, bringing in pressure on the Bulldog quarterback. Jenkins is 7 of 14, 74 yards on the day. He's been sacked twice.
Yeah, the numbers aren't very pretty, and you can credit Trine for that.
It's all on the transfer quarterback now. 2nd and 10 from the Bulldog 20. Jenkins going to roll left. Jenkins looking for some space, going to the Trine sideline, out of bounds. Short of the line to gain, but does stop the clock and get some yardage. A minute 21 left. Bulldog football, and they're going to put it, looks like at the 26, 27. It's a 3rd and 3 for the Adrian offense.
Okay, we've got to obviously pick up a 1st down here if we can and still look downfield in case somebody breaks open.
Adrian 6 of 13 today on 3rd down. Jenkins in the shotgun. Malik Ray with him. 4 receivers out, 2 on the side. Jenkins feels pressure early. rolls right, throws across his body, picked. That's going to do it.
Yep.
And there's a flag down.
Okay.
Steve, did they rough Aaron Jenkins?
Let's hope so.
That would nullify this interception. Yes, sir!
Yes!
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Trine from jubilation to agony. They thought they had the pick. Aaron Jenkins was roughed on the play, and the Adrian offense now with some life.
Yes. Thank you very much. Some just
late hit.
Strange things here, but it was a late hit. They saw it. They called it. And the interception was
nullified.
Nullified, exactly.
Hazelman thought he ended this game. Instead, just another chapter in the border brawl here in Adrian. Football
58 yards away.
At the Adrian 42, a minute 15. Bulldogs down by 6 here at home.
Let's see if we can get somebody downfield here.
Aaron feels pressure early, sacked.
Yep.
They got to get back now. Getting the sack, Jacob Yoder just went around left tackle.
Hurry up, guys.
65 seconds left. The clock is moving.
Hurry up. We got one of our guys way
Deontay
downfield.
Townsend about 70 yards downfield.
He comes back.
Under a minute to go. Jenkins trying to compose his offense here. Second and long. Aaron looks deep.
Airs it
going
out
for Townsend. Goes up, and that one's intercepted right in front of the Bulldogs sideline.
Man, he made a
and
play.
It's going to end on that interception. Jalen Page picked off the Jenkins pass at the Adrian 38.
That was kind of like a jump ball right there. And Jalen Page winning it for Trine. And
Keontae Townsend and Jalen Page.
Right there, both of them were right there. But let's credit Page for making a very athletic move and making the interception. 45 seconds to go. Not looking good here for the Bulldogs.
2 kneel downs.
Yep.
And Trine will keep the Border Brawl trophy and 4 straight wins against the Adrian College Bulldogs.
More importantly for them, getting them right back in the MIAA race.
That knee by Price. One more of those, or maybe not even that.
Yep.
We'll see the relationship between the play and game clock. He'll have to do it one more time. And you're right, Steve. The Thunder will move to 1-1 in the conference.
Yep.
Adrian falls to 1-1. What an absolute thriller here at Docking Family Stadium. The Bulldogs come up short, 27-21. Trine winners here at Docking Stadium.
I'm going to head down to the field, Ian. It's been good calling the game with you. Okay? I wish we
Happy
could
to
have
do
pulled
it
it out.
with you, Steve.
I wish we could have pulled it out.
I know. Adrian had their chances.
Yeah, we did.
A missed kick late by the Thunder gave Adrian an opportunity with 92 seconds left. A late interception. That's going to wrap it up here at home. We're going to get to the post-game show. Bulldogs fall 27-21 to the Trine Thunder here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. The Border Brawl goes to Trine. 27-21 is your final here from Adrian College. I'm Ian Wentz. A big thank you to Steve Barkway for helping me out today. Longtime broadcaster of Adrian College Bulldog football. Glad to have him on the call with me today. Adrian just didn't have enough offensive firepower. A late missed kick by Trine gave Adrian a chance. The offense couldn't get it done. And a final 27-21. And there's some jawing here at the Trine 40. Players trying to separate. Certainly the winner of rivalry games get the last laugh. Couple of plays that didn't go Adrian's way. special teams for Trine really was the difference. Long punt return, long kick return. Ball hits off an Adrian College player on a punt. Adrian would have gotten the ball. Just things like that. We're going to look at some of the final numbers, and it was fairly even. And you'd expect that from a conference in the Michigan Intercollegiate Athletic Association that's really a tough league. One loss could still give you a chance in the league. The only team that's undefeated, Albion, I think they're the only one left, and they are 2-0 in the league after their win at over Hope today. But looking at this contest, I'll give you some of the game stats. First downs, Trine had 13, Adrian was 17. Rushing yards, Adrian 46 carries, 171 yards. Trine 37 carries for 60. Passing yards, a $162 for Trine, 74 for Adrian. One interception per side. Total offense, 61 plays for Adrian, 245 yards. 54 plays for Trine, 222 yards on the day. Adrian had one fumble, and that was returned for a touchdown in the contest. Punts, pretty even, 5 punts aside. Penalties, Trine 7 for 72. Adrian 4 for 38 yards. Time of possession within 30 seconds of being 50-50 split. Third downs, Adrian was 6 of 13. Trine was 4 of 13. Fourth down, Adrian and Trine both 1 for 1. 3 touchdown runs for Stephen Moses. He had 94 yards today on 24 carries. Aaron Jenkins with 53 yards net. He was sacked a couple times, 3 times to be exact. Leading Bulldog receiver, it was Keontae Townsend with 1 catch, 28 yards. Andrew Thomas with 2 catches for 27 yards. Looking at some of the stats for the Thunder, leading rusher was Dominic Crowder. He had 26 yards on 8 carries. Alex Price, 21 yards on 14 rushes. Zane Kirby, 20 yards on 12 carries. Receiving, Kyron Pearson, 5 catches, 60 yards, 4 catches, and 90 yards for Brandon Klein, and 1 touchdown for the Trine University Thunder. All right, we're going to take a break. I will select the player of the game. Bulldogs fall here at home, 27-21 to the Trine Thunder. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
We are back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. I'm Ian Wentz. It's been a pleasure bringing you this broadcast. Although the Bulldogs came out on the wrong side of a 27-21 affair with the Trine University Thunders, they win their 4th straight over the Bulldogs. It's time for the player of the game selection, and I think it's fairly obvious. It's the man who scored 18 of the 21 points, 3 touchdown runs for Adrian's running back, Stephen Moses. He had 24 rushes, 94 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the game. So Stephen Moses is my player of the game. And just a quick look ahead, what's coming up next for both of these teams, as Adrian will continue with some home cooking here next Saturday, 5 p.m. start, as the Bulldogs will take on the Kalamazoo College Hornets here at Docking Stadium. Trine travels to Olivet next week. They have a 1 o'clock start. So, final thoughts. There are certainly goods and bads from a game like this that you can take away. I think one that's undervalued, but it happens in sports, is where injuries occurred. And Adrian was without their starting center all game. They had to shuffle things around on the offensive line. The right tackle was playing center. The backup center or guard was out there playing tackle. There were just a jumbled up offensive line. They did struggle in pass protection. Aaron Jenkins sacked 3 times, but Stephen Moses did some good things on the ground. And the Adrian defense, this loss certainly not on them, as they were outstanding once again against the Trine Thunder, but in a losing effort. Special teams the difference. That's the big takeaway. Trine got some breaks and Trine made some plays in the special teams game, and that's the difference between the winner of the border brawl and the loser of it. Adrian on the short end of this one. They are now 4-2 on the season, 1-1 in the MIAA. Trine's record 5-1, as they are 1-1 in the MIAA. Once again, Bulldogs here at home, a 5 o'clock start as they battle the Kalamazoo College Hornets here at Docking Family Stadium. For all the Bulldog fans out there listening, however you are tuned in to the Adrian College Sports Network, for Laura Witkowski and Josiah Durrell and Steve Barkway, I'm Ian Wentz saying so long from now. Bulldogs fall here at home, 27-21 on the Adrian College Sports Network.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.